Hey folks, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're playing Terraforming Mars with friends, and we're playing the new Hellas expansion. It is new in the PC version of the game. It's been out for a while in the board
The
game
thing
version.
is, as it goes
We are on the
through
south pole of
player, it doesn't
Mars,
update all the
and we're going to
UI
see who's able
correctly, so
to
it'll lag
do the
behind.
most terraforming.
All wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I think I was looking at someone else's
We
like
did
card
get started, but we're still on the
and
first
popped up
turn here.
the card being
We're about halfway through the first turn.
What is that horrifying circle in the south?
It's the Mars Preserve.
Yeah.
It reserves land so he can place something there later, but
No, that's the actual ecological reserve.
It's there to put a stop to your predation, Sam.
My predation.
Yeah.
I see.
Trying
What
to
is it?
trying to destroy the pristine original ecology of Mars. The elephants is there to preserve what Mars was like before it was terraformed.
I see.
or rust.
I was thinking about saving. So a little bit of strategy here. I'm playing Credit Core, which is the one that gets a bonus credit amount for every card that I play who has a base cost of at least 20. I played the what's it called, Large Convoy at the start, which gave me some cards to work with, water and some plants. I placed my water tile up here, which gave me a couple more plants. So I'm at 7 plants now. I have a card in my hand that lets me generate more plants, but I don't have enough money to play it this turn, and I'm not sure if I'll have enough to play it next turn either. So it has a 2% oxygen requirement. I was thinking about saving money and not playing this, but I wanted to play it because it has a requirement, and one of the milestones
Well, it's my turn now.
is play 5 cards with requirements.
Yeah.
The problem is sometimes when you're just like on somebody else's turn and you're just looking through your cards, they'll just slap them out of your hand like an impatient.
Yeah, that's more of the my complaints about the UI. You'll be like looking at your cards and someone plays something and it does. It's just like everything must stop. Pay attention to this now.
Yeah.
You can turn off the animations.
You can.
Does that stop it?
I'm not sure.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of does, but kind of doesn't.
Yeah, it still pops up, but then it pops away.
Was there a log that I can look at for just my cards that I played, or do I have to?
Yeah,
go
there's
through
a
every-
card.
Cards played.
Yeah, click on your own thing first, and then click cards played next to your hand on the right.
Or you can
Okay,
click
thank you.
log
That is
and
what I was
see
looking for.
everything
Yeah,
everyone's
that's what I was
played.
trying to avoid. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just missed it or it wasn't working for me.
Yeah, no, cards played will actually show in chronological.
So in terms of opponents here, we have
you played.
a
Yeah,
scary
and
eco line
the other
who
thing
already
is,
has his first greenery and his first
UI, I
city.
can look at
That's
text
pretty terrifying.
after.
And we also have a Tharsis,
Alright.
and we have 4 cities already on the board. So we got some stiff competition this game. It's not looking good for us so far. We have an Inventrix who, what has he done so far?
Yeah, this definitely.
He's playing space cards. Chris always plays space cards. I've never played with him in a game where he plays anything other than space cards.
Probably has
And then
version for
Carl is
this is definitely
building up general
where
purpose
the
like cities and stuff, it looks like.
who made a thing in Tabletop Simulator just looked at this UI and are like, I'll do it myself. It's like, oh, this is way better than the official one.
So we're waiting on Sam currently, Zool.
Did they tell you how much you're going to get when you have things that are like for each tag you have increase something, or do you just have to literally go to the tag thing and be like?
I don't think so, but you do have the tags thing you can look at.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that kind of math it makes you do yourself.
Asking too much for it to help me out there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you just click on tags, it'll say you have like 5 Earth tags or whatever.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just, more clunkiness, especially with the already clunky UI that you have to.
I think it might be there just for like game balance, like it doesn't hold your hand too much, but yeah. It,
I
it
don't
would
really
be
see that
nice
as balance. It's just minimizing some of the tedious stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Earth Office.
Like to me, that's just one of those things that I object to fundamentally. With like, I hate tabletop games where the whole thing is just like endless TDM. As far as like
gonna sell right away stuff that we
actions
know we're
and
gonna
like-
use for a long time.
if you have a
So this is a
computer,
candidate.
let it
Actually,
do all of that. I don't
this could be really good in the last turn though,
weird little
depending.
minutia.
But it doesn't make sense to hold on to that resource for like 10 turns. I think we're gonna sell that. I might want to hang on to the microorganisms yet. I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna want the colonizer training camp. That does have a requirement though.
How much easier it is to play vampires.
We're just gonna pass
on,
because I can't
on
make.
the computer.
No, I'm gonna sell the
Oh, I have
tropical thing.
instances of putting a +1/+1 counter on each vampire I control. Well, then
Now we're gonna
be
skip.
here for 5 minutes. Okay.
At least it's not as bad as playing in person with all of the prelude cards that say pick the top 3 of X type of card from the deck and then shuffle the rest back into the deck.
No.
Or no, I think some of them discard. Maybe they might just be discard. I forget.
I'm pretty. Do they even do that where they say like a certain number of cards?
Yeah, there's one where it's like draw the first 3 space cards that you find.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same
It
thing
doesn't
with,
say shuffle, it just says discard the rest.
Oh, my bad.
Oh man, that's. Hey, we got this giant deck. We're just gonna like mill a ton of it because yeah.
And same thing. It's a similar thing with plants.
Well, at least there are a lot of plant tags. Well, to be fair, there are also a lot of space tags, but you could probably hit like a giant swath of.
Yeah, I think mistakes
On.
were made.
By whom?
Me.
Yeah, I made some mistakes too.
I have regrets. Made some mistakes.
I think I picked a prelude card that's bad for this corporation. I shouldn't have done the business empire because of the -6
The rest of it.
credit production. I just hope that the -6 credits at the beginning. I just hope the credit production makes up for it. I think it will, maybe. Just we having a slow turn 1 here.
Regrets, I have a few.
We weren't able to play our. I guess we were nowhere near playing our methane from Titan at 6 credits wouldn't have made a difference.
What's it say about me that I actually remember that more of Cell singing it than Frank Sinatra?
This is interesting because we
Relative
could get a
cost of
heat
things.
production if we get a temperature next turn.
Oh,
There
Oh,
should
I-
be a
We'll have to keep that in mind when we're drafting.
top right with some arrows on it you can click.
Yeah,
I can't
that'll.
click it.
That means that you. Okay, so let me.
It's
see
already
which-
just, I think, maxed out is what it is because I can't afford it currently. I guess that's
okay.
what's going on. It just
Yeah, so-
automatically maxed it out to be like, look, idiot, you still can't afford it, even if
Oh
we did
yeah,
this
so
for
if
you.
you have so if you have something that has a space tag and you're trying to use all 6 titanium on it, and you still can't play it, then it's although the card itself should be grayed out if that's the case. If it's your
It
turn.
is. I wasn't sure if the
Oh,
grayed
okay.
out card would reflect the use of titanium or steel.
It will actually tell you if you can play it or not. If it's grayed out, you can't play it at all with.
Okay, it does
no
take into account the
combination.
fact that you could combine, like, buy
Yes.
it down with resource use. Okay.
Yeah,
It will.
That is not something I was expecting this game to
Yeah, no.
Like,
If you can pay for it
account for somehow.
Yeah, if you can pay for it fully with credits, that's what it will default to, and then it will reduce the credits by as many resources as you can pay into it. Otherwise,
Got
if
it.
you can only pay for it with resources, it will show the minimum number of resources you need in order to use it.
it does also make cost adjustments for you, like the Earth Catapult and things like that.
Yeah, it automatically will add those in there if you get a constant discount on things.
Yeah.
Got
You'll
it.
see it say like something, and then there will be like a shadowed.
I'm feeling I'm going to end up selling half the cards that are in my hand right now, but I don't know which ones yet.
I will be right back. Oh,
Okay.
did that round just end? Is that what
Yep,
happened?
it's time
Yeah.
for the draft.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
well,
expecting
go-
other people were not going to pass like I did, but yeah, I'll be
Yeah, and then
back
You only really
momentarily.
get like you only get like 2 or 3 plays in the first round.
I mean,
Depends on your corp and the size of your cards.
Yeah, if you start with a corp with a lot of money.
Fair, yeah.
Hello.
Ooh.
Uh,
Daddy.
I think that'll be worth it to be slow for a round because I can instantly get 4 credit production from the stuff that's already on the board here.
Oh man.
Is compare that to this acquired company, which gives me 3 credit production for 10. So it's actually a little worse right now. But if one more city gets placed on the board, it'll be better.
Ever.
Oh,
Kinda-
that's nice.
Kind of want to get
I
down.
wasn't surprised.
This
that I
methane from
forgot, is
Titan.
that you get your
We could use a special design for that, or we could go for the design microorganisms.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Completely
Your
forgot
terraforming
that.
rating is the baseline
Yeah.
money that you get.
Yeah.
So with
I
31
forgot that.
credits,
That's
if we don't buy any cards, then we could.
I should have remembered.
This would cost
that.
32, so we could sell 1 card
Clearly.
and then play these 2 cards.
Didn't all stick yet.
Yeah,
Or
you
if somebody
actually
else
are,
bumps the oxygen, then we can just play this and save a couple credits.
as
Mhm.
quickly as possible in order to raise your TRs high, which is one reason why what's it called?
See how we're doing on Tactician, actually.
Uh,
We're behind Eco Line, unfortunately.
broken because it only costs 3.
I wonder if we should play a bunch of small cards that have the Tactician thing instead of trying to use our ability so much.
Where are the? Does this have
Colonizer Training Camp is 1 that's 8. So
standard projects?
24.
Oh,
So we could get a step closer if we played
It's just
of these
I
2
know
cards
they are
instead.
for cost to compare to a
We would get 2 victory points.
The UI.
We'd give up 2.
Look in the PDF I have, then try.
We're still getting 2 victory points. We give up 2 energy production.
This much, it's always going to be more cost effective to play the card.
Mhm.
And we're spending 4 fewer credits, but we're not going to get the savings of this.
Expensive version for what you get. So,
I think that's a better idea than playing this card. This is only space of events, so that doesn't help me here.
Or it'll be more expensive, but you'll get like something else.
Oh
plus
shit! I meant.
standard.
Okay.
I think
I
there's a
forgot
couple-
this is draft where I only get to pick 1. And everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Womp womp. Okay.
that's why.
you're seeing that card.
Yeah, that's why I said, "Ooh, can I has this one?" Because
Yeah,
I would like to.
there were
would
definitely
like-
a few there that I was interested in.
This one's really good for us.
What is
Because
this?
it's
shit?
close to 20 credits.
Hmm.
But although we don't have any micro
UI
cards right out.
Is what this shit is.
What happened?
Oh, the description was just not showing until I blew it up into the full view. It was just like a giant text of just one piece of what was on the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This hand is less awesome. Thank you for whoever gave me these.
An attempt was made, however poorly.
You're welcome. Although actually I have no idea because I don't know who these cards are being passed to or who they're being passed from.
Yeah, would it be
Yeah.
so bad to like point either up or down on this? Like,
I think you can see by the way it's animated that it's going downward.
Would
I
die.
could be wrong.
kind
Yeah,
of,
but I think it also
no.
goes. I think
Standard
also
projects
goes
is really good for this
section
corp.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Windmills is not relevant
I
yet.
feel like that's just it rotating through the.
We have figured out
Sequence.
before.
So with standard projects, I could just start cranking out cities and greenery. That would be fantastic for Credit Core, actually.
I'm just gonna go with it.
But I'd be giving up on the Tactician milestone, which I'm currently not winning anyway.
There's 5
Yeah.
of us.
It would be nice if they
And I'd be giving up Diversifier.
passing to blah.
I would have to go for Polar
You know who
Explorer,
You're trying to fuck
which I'm
with.
currently tied with
Because
Tharsis.
hate
Like-
drafting
Yeah.
is
I'd be playing into Tharsis's hands because I would be building
Yeah, it
cities.
actually is.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, "Hey guys, we're gonna draft it. That's fun, right?" And then Magic players got a hold of it, and it's like, "You boys don't know what you've done."
What are
I played an in-person game where somebody was getting really angry with me because of the concept of hate drafting. They're like, "Why would you do that to another player and ruin their fun?"
Yeah, and
because it's increasing my fun.
yeah, and it's like, it's
I
like
mean, isn't that just?
yeah.
To
I
me,
don't understand this card at all. If I'm being totally honest.
did you get the androids?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, see, Russ, if I were in that game, it's like, "Oh, how dare you do this?" I'm like, "Boy," I would be like, "Sir or madam, never, ever, ever play Magic.
mm,
You have no idea
yeah,
how
I-
hate drafting is an important part
I
of
don't-
drafting."
The only way I can describe this would give it away. I'm afraid. And
Well,
I
then,
don't
I
totally
mean, it
understand.
might be worth it just to give it away so we can help.
or you could DM one of us.
I don't know if it matters that much. Oh, I think I'm going to take it anyway because I'll. Yeah.
Okay.
Even not totally understanding it, I'll just take it and I'll ask about it once we're done with draft.
Yeah, well, do that before you decide to buy it, because if it does the opposite of what you think it does, then it might not be worth the 3 credits.
Right. I'm saying I just didn't like the other one particularly much anyway, so I'm just going to keep
Oh.
it and then ask when there's no risk of it spoilering stuff quite so much.
Oh, and we automatically all get past the last one, so... Okay, so what was the card in question?
It's a card that has an effect on global requirements +2 or -2.
Oh, that.
Okay, so if any... So, like, I have one that says minimum oxygen 7%.
Oh,
That means I can play
Tough
that at...
decision to make
And
here.
if I had that card, I could play it at 5%.
I got it.
Yeah, or same thing for, like, maximum oxygen.
So many
And
options.
this
So many
is
good,
percent.
like, little combos that I can
effect, so
do.
this is something you use, right?
Yeah, if it's a blue card,
This is a
Right.
good
it
combo
is
for
a
me, but it's not
persistent
that
effect.
good because I have no
It's
animals and no
effect
microbes, so I'm wasting half the utility of this card.
Play.
It's just giving me a
this is something
TR
you
for
play
plants.
and decide when you play it, and
This
stuck with that.
No, it
is
literally just...
a little bit good for me now, but it's more good the longer I hang on to it, which isn't necessarily the best thing.
Yeah.
Ability forever for all of your cards.
This is
and
not
it's
much good
always
for me
plus minus, so
compared to
it's...
the other options that I have.
You
But actually,
you choose it, that you're
No,
stuck with
no,
it.
no,
it
no
would have to be
choosing. No choosing.
Whatever-
It's
or I could go the standard project
persistent
route.
effect.
Whatever direction benefits you when you're playing the card you want to play.
Yeah.
The thing about Polar Explorer is I'm already kind
You
of
always get to
Yeah,
choose.
That,
yeah.
and that,
tied for the lead in that. I'm one behind on Diversifier.
Works in your favor.
Yeah, so like I have a card Windmills that I'm...
I think I'm better off playing this stuff that's in my hand.
It says...
It's gonna be more cost effective overall. So
oxygen.
this
Because
is
of my
24.
corporation, I have that effect constantly on.
I'm gonna have 7 left over,
It's 5% for me, and I can play it sooner.
which is not enough for me to do anything with. But I could buy 2 cards
Something says
potentially.
maximum 3
This is a good investment,
tiles.
and this is a good investment.
You guys
Yeah,
are all
it does that.
screwed. I
Yeah.
can play up to 5. I can use that.
There's also an award though for resources on cards,
And
Yeah.
so-
but that's a very situational
and
investment.
If you get multiple effects of those, they all
No.
stack, which is...
Oh, I already clicked that in. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, although I think that's the only
So-
persistent one other than the I think there might be a prelude card that does that, but Inventrix has that as their inherent ability.
Yeah, I
So-
think there's actually a couple persistent ones, but there's definitely one...
So
there's
next time I'll give you a second if you want to say anything before I
that says
commit
the
to
next one you
a card buy.
plus minus.
I'm not going to play him this turn. I wasn't going to play him this turn anyway.
Theoretically, Inventrix
I'm playing this stuff.
plus minus.
Yeah.
I'm going for the Diversifier
Gross.
milestone, which is the Tactician milestone, which is 5 cards with requirements, or the Diversifier, which is 8 tags. They're kind of compatible with each other. So
Yes, and now we've shifted such that I get
we've
to play
got
first.
Design Microorganisms in my hand here, which is kind of redundant with the Algae card that I was thinking about that was on the draft, right?
Jesus
The Algae card was a little bit better, but I would have also had to pay to buy it, so it kind of doesn't make sense in that regard.
Not enough Jovian to
So
No, there aren't. How
this
dare you?
I'm playing. So this gives me progress towards Diversifier, gives me progress towards the other one, whatever I just said. Play both this game, get 4 plant production.
Okay.
Yeah, well I already have 4 plant production in my hand though. I got Methane from Titan, and I'm playing Credit Core, so I'm gonna play that sooner or later. And I have Design Microorganisms.
No, that's dumb, but we're gonna try it. Man, there's a lot of green on this one.
Jeez, I wish it wouldn't switch me to other players occasionally. Just
I know. Yeah, I was trying to look
Yeah.
at my cards to play, and it just kept disappearing.
Well, plant production is good this game though, because we have the Cultivator award.
Play.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I'm a little bit behind on that score
I
technically.
was looking at your
But I'm Credit Core, so I could just
Yeah.
and I have standard projects in hand, so like next turn maybe I could
I
just
only had 9. Where'd I
buy
get
that
the
directly.
card from? Oh, that's Sam.
But I
Thank you,
just
game.
wanted to, tell us all about Sam.
Yep.
the other thing I could do now, I could play an Ocean Tile here, get a couple of credits. That's probably like the worst thing I could do though. I don't know.
This.
So I think gonna be tight fitting this game.
Wait, doing what?
You think so? maybe.
It's my secret little surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any titanium, right? So, yeah, I know. I didn't have a great starting hand. I had a lot of like one or two card
What?
combos that were expensive and didn't really
Never.
mesh with each other.
I'm confused. Oh,
And my prelude draw wasn't very good either.
some of my tags have red around them. Some of them have green. What is the significance of that?
In which view?
Cards by tags.
Cards by tags?
I think
Uh,
the
looking-
color around it is just the color of the card, right? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
Yes, it is. It's just showing things that have the same tag in completely different places. I guess because they have multiple tags or something.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually easier just to go by chronological. That or just open up the tags thing so you can see how many active tags you have of each kind.
I was thinking about getting Zeppelins online, but I think that because it does have a requirement, so it's good for that. We have 4 cities already in play. If anybody plays a city in this turn, I might think about playing Zeppelins.
And
But yeah, I kind of want to get this out there and this out there to get the milestone.
Credits. You
Only
can,
on credits.
Yeah, credits.
Actually,
are the
this
only one
then
in
this would be better.
-5.
Okay.
-5 oxygen. Does it?
Because you can always. Oh.
Oh, my bad.
You can't.
I never even noticed that.
Resources.
You know what? I've always bought Zeppelins so late in the game, like at the last turn when I'm trying to get the banker milestone, that I never even noticed that. So that's a mistake. You're right.
And everything has disappeared. Okay, cool.
Could have saved 3 credits. Or bought one of the algae things. I'm jealous of the asteroid mining. Okay, so I'm thinking here. So I can't play Zeppelins, like we said. I think I want to play Colonizer and Design Microorganisms, because that gives me a plant production, gives me a couple early victory points, and another requirement. How close am I to the milestone?
So is Venus Rising the
Oh no,
second
it's
expansion?
so that gets me to 3.
It's Venus next.
Venus next. Whatever.
Okay. I could play this one though, right?
No idea. There's Prelude, there's Venus Next, and then there's these new maps. They showed
Right.
up at some point.
Yeah. Well.
I could also potentially like play this, sell a card, and then play that. I feel like that's maybe not the most efficient.
A base
I'm not sure.
way to play in the actual game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prelude gives you the corporate cards and that horseshit.
So far away, can't be played. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I hate not using my corporation's ability, but it is what it is at this point.
So,
And then should I sell a card for... I should probably sell the special design, right? Because I think there's going to be another oxygen by next turn. In fact, I'm going to have another oxygen next turn. I got a green replacement. So I'm going to sell special design because I bought it just to play this. Although I could potentially use it to play Zeppelins. Alright, I'll skip for now. Let's think about it. So I want to sell one card.
Return.
It's borderline if it's worth it. Which one? The special design Zeppelins, you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it's not worth it, but I'm thinking of like, if the oxygen gets up to like 3 and 2 more cities go down, then it might be worth it, is what I'm thinking. So I might want to hang on to it. Oh, acquired company. Special designs uplands is never worth it. Let's see, it's 17 credits for... Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so let me sell special design then. And then I'll play... I think I should play acquired company because I already have it in my hand. And I don't have any special economy for any... The only other thing I could do would be to play like standard projects in preparation for like cranking out a bunch of cities and greenery next turn. But I'm playing against Tharsis, so I feel like that's not the greatest idea.
Oh hush, it's not so bad. So I have security fleet on the second turn.
Oh, great. Hey, Anthracite, how's it going? With standard tech as Critic Core, shouldn't have purchased anything here. In 5p, this combination should be enough to win on its own. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do that. Okay, there's no banker milestone in this thing, so... I think I'll hang on to Zeppelins in case it eventually becomes worth it.
Which one?
What's ouch?
That one.
The asteroid, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I'm playing against a Tharsis and an Immigrant City, so I feel like I could just start cranking out greenery and just let other people get the victory points, or maybe get one city.
Hey, stop.
Asteroid Mining Consortium on Gen 2.
Now when Sam gets fed, I also get fed.
Oh, okay.
That who played the consortium? I wasn't paying attention. Was it Nate? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's rough.
Than me, even.
Oh, he's got a space elevator already. My game state sucks right now. I'm not doing well. Did I have something in an ocean tiles requirement? I didn't. I think I'm tunneling too hard on this milestone. Tactician, which I'm not even winning. Tile in the south is very problematic here because of the greenery, you mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that satisfied two of the milestones, the requirement and the Polar Explorer. And also gives me a tag, I think. I'm actually at 7 tags, so I might be able to get a milestone next turn. Did I count that wrong? It can't be right, can it? That says 5. But here it's... Oh, it's multiples of the same tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if the wildcard tag counts towards getting the milestone. It doesn't seem like it's counting it. Polar Exploder usually bait on this map. I've definitely won games on this map with Polar Explorer before. I think I might have been playing as Tharsis, though. Yeah, it's not the best area.
Oh. Don't know if that was a good time to play that.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Standard projects?
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I would have saved that for later, but...
Yeah. Well, if
Should I give up on the milestones?
dump all the earth
The,
in your hand, then it's not
tactician?
terrible.
I think it also is going to let me do something I want to do next round.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or should I just save the money for next turn since I'm not really doing anything useful anyway? Put off going north and ignoring that milestone. Pass? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, trying to figure out tempo in this game is weird.
I'm not feeling nearly as confident with my plays so far this game as with last game. Last game I felt like I had a plan. This time I don't really. Nothing's really stood out to me.
Unfortunately, having a plan is a very good way of getting screwed royally, because
I mean, I have 3 cards in my hand that have
plans can fall apart
requirements, so I actually can get
Indeed.
Tactician just with the cards in my hand. It's just going to take me a couple turns. And the
Seems
oxygen will
pretty
have to go up by a point, which shouldn't be a problem because I'm
Seems
going to have a
be
greenery
best,
next turn.
as far as I can tell.
Or 2 points, actually. Somebody else will have to place a greenery as well.
Which is, if you can,
But I think that's going to
if
happen.
you can get lucky enough or draft smart enough to develop some kind of engine, you can ride that for a few rounds and then figure out what you're doing from there. But it's really easy to be like, hey, I'm gonna do.
So if I wanted to start, I'm gonna be putting a greenery next turn,
First
so I should
round,
probably be placing a city.
Never see them again.
Should I should probably, this is my best spot technically, but it's not very good in terms of like the stuff that's around it. I'm thinking I could invade yellow over here. That's not great, a great placement either. Don't worry about the city. You don't think I should build a city? You think I should just crank out greenery and try to get the award?
Did you pass exceptionally quickly, Russ? Did you have it?
Yeah, I didn't have much
Wait
to do
a
this
minute.
turn.
Did too.
Set
To
it
be
up.
yeah. So
Oh, it
to
just
be,
looked like instantaneous to me. That's what was so surprising. It didn't look like there was any delay at all.
Oh, I passed the previous turn.
yeah,
Oh,
he
okay,
had
that's
passed
why.
previously,
Got it.
and yeah,
Yeah, I missed
only
that.
had yeah.
Convert south and blade for polar for now. Just build for
Another
ocean
order I
rebates by your
expected
preserver
you
for
were
now.
Passing when I did, and
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes
you'll
sense.
Find that like the very first round, people tend to do a lot of things, foods, and then
That's
the
nice.
second round is like
Alright.
nothing.
I don't have any plant tags.
Oof.
So this isn't great for me, I don't think. And I could barely afford it, so it's probably not great in that regard either. Nitrogen rich. You think so? Okay.
Silver bullet is on.
What does the wild tag have to do with nitrogen rich? Do I... Oh, you're thinking that gives me diversifier? But this requires 3 plant tags. I don't have any. Okay, well this one I can't use anyway. This one I can't use anyway because I don't have electricity. Counts as a plant tag towards nitrogen. That makes sense. And then lava flows... The thing about lava flows, though, is I'm first this turn and we have the heat production up, but I have no other heat production, so I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it. And it also has 18, which is bad for credit core. Okay, you guys both want me to go for nitrogen, I'll go for nitrogen. Okay, here... I'm thinking I probably don't want to buy any of these cards. Maybe I draft industrial.
the down arrow icon.
That means an action.
Oh, it's just an action tag. That's the tag for an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so in addition to color, they also have a tag. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold the game too long. Imported. Okay. Oh yeah, good call. That's true. That that'll give me 2 space events if I buy both of those. So I could do air braking. I could do GHG, and then I could do nitrogen in a couple turns. Air braking will almost pay for itself then, not quite, I think. I think I need 3 events for it to pay for itself. But if I get one more space event, then it's worth... The only thing is I have no heat production, so not like... I guess I will have a little heat production after that. This also gives me heat production. And I have the credit. Research is good too, though. Gets me to 4 science tags. So what would this get me? 2 more plant tags, 3 heat production, which I could combine with a GHG, but I can't do them both in the same. Don't buy it, but cut it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so nitrogen rich. Do you guys think I should buy GHG or no? This is worth nothing for me right now, but it could be really good in a couple turns. I think I think I have enough cards in my hand already that I don't want the research. You think I should buy the GHG? Okay. Yeah, alright.
Okay. Which one of you assholes stole my steel production?
I can neither confirm nor deny what happened there.
That to me, Carl.
I can't. Sorry. Too close to the situation.
Wait, is it the steel production that he stole?
No, it's the
I thought it was
titanium.
titanium.
I stole
That's why I was
titanium
confused.
So that he can't sit there and just give himself victory points every turn.
Convert for steel into cashback, play standard tech.
Security point. No, stop that.
Oh, so you're thinking like, do you think I should not play the air braking then? Because I think if I'm going to start playing the GHG and the nitrogen, I should play air braking, right? Let's see, I got 32, so maybe I can do both. So let's see, 7. Does that give me the... What milestone are we talking about? Is this... You're talking about the diversifier, right? No, they can't be, because this doesn't count for diversifier. Polar.
Ah, shit.
I'm so confused. Oh, okay, so... Is this...
Looking at someone else's shit, not mine.
Hold on one sec. Okay, so this... Let me figure it out. So,
Yeah.
7 credits for that.
Yep.
That would give me back a steel and 2. That's 4. So I'd be spending 3 credits on that. Right, okay, and then I wouldn't be playing the arrow braking because it's too expensive right now. But that cost me 3 credits. Standard project is 6, that's 9, so I'd have 23 credits left, which is just enough for a greenery. Convert steel into Oh, you're saying put a greenery here to convert. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, so greenery here, and then greenery there, I guess. And then the polar milestone. Do you think it's worth it to get the 2 heat to give him a victory point? Probably not, right?
Oh no, I just realized. We're playing with both Sam and Russ. The analysis part.
Oh shit, it's my turn. I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Jeez. I thought you were just really thinking of what to do.
I mean, I was, but I didn't realize that it was my turn to do something.
Yeah,
Please check the term timer every once in a while.
we have days.
Okay, so
Might make
Wait.
it.
But we don't want to use most of them.
let me see.
Tomorrow, I have a cruise.
Speaking of which, I've got
No standard tech or yes standard tech?
fun.
Good night.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just trying to figure out if I would still have enough money, but I think I would. So I get 20. It's out of 23. That would be 5. Yeah. So that. Yeah. So I do have enough money, and then I'll have a couple extra credits afterwards after I buy the milestone. Greedies cost 16 now. What are we talking about?
That was the one that was bugged out for me.
Oh, you mean with the with the credit core and the other thing? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you meant like they made a balance change in the game. I was like, wait, what? No, that's not right. Don't mind me. I'll figure it out eventually, guys. I'm a little slow. Appreciate the advice, by the way. So I guess this worked out in the sense that it, yeah, I played a lot before, but not on this map so much. I played a lot on the regular standard map before the LS expansion came out. I haven't played the expansions other than Prelude too much, so I'm not that familiar with this board. So I haven't played Critic Core that many times either. I played a lot on Android. I played a couple times in person too, like probably 5 times maybe.
I can't see my cards again.
Just select somebody else and then select yourself again.
Yeah, I tried that. It did not work.
Oh, just select yourself then.
I'm on myself.
No. Like go over to the left-hand side and select somebody. Really?
This game is unusual for me. I usually like to
maniacally.
I usually like to get like 1 energy production and steel production early, and then diversify into various building tags and get the builder milestone. But I figure that's not going to work on this board because this board doesn't have a builder milestone.
So brilliant AI design or UI design.
Are you talking to one of the other guys that can't see the chat?
I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that the UI design document for this game was a photo.
You talking about this? Yeah, I've seen that bug before.
They just put a copy of the original game on their desk and was like, this.
Yeah. Yeah, but how do we make it different? Okay, follow me here. Throw it into Photoshop. And make it 3D.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Gardner's best mouse on the baseboard should almost always go for it.
Like literally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your eyes.
Yeah, because you just need to spend 20 credits a turn per 3 turns, or for 3, however many turns you can do that. And it's probably 2 turns in most cases.
I love that I didn't slow him down at all by taking away some of his greenery. Okay.
I didn't even notice.
I stole 3 from you.
I didn't even notice. But thanks for letting me know who to target.
Yeah, Carl.
Mm-hmm. Revenge is
I'm investing in greenery, which is not going to win me the cultivator against Ecoline over here, fortunately. So I don't think I'm going to win this game, but we'll see what we can do. You think so? Let's see how much, he's got 5 greenery production already. I guess I can get up to 5 greenery production without too much difficulty. I got this, I got that. Yeah, hopefully. That's true.
By the way, since you guys are more in the know, is it just me or was Deep Rock Galactic like... Did it have like a nearly non-existent fan base for a long time and then all of a sudden in like the last 18 months it's just been like exploding in popularity?
It's been very popular for a long time, I think.
No,
So after I get this milestone, what am I going for next?
Small when it came out, but it's been growing steadily, and then yes.
Probably not going to be able to get 2 milestones, I don't think.
Recently.
I could theoretically go for Rib Seller, I think.
A lot of people referencing it and I'm like...
Yeah, I got that.
Like, I know you guys have been playing it for, like, years. See it getting, like, a lot of mainstream...
I actually have the cards to get Rem Settler, like, next turn. Because it's 3 Jovian tags, right?
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
It can be...
I think it might be doable.
Very fickle.
First fire earner, second milestone. You should never be getting 2 milestones in 5-player. You're saying I shouldn't, as in it's not a good idea? Or shouldn't, as in you don't think I'll get it quick enough? But definitely, blue's definitely getting diversifier, unless he gets a really bad draw and yellow scoops him. Should never let you. We'll see. It depends on whether yellow is able to get tactician. I think he might be able to get it before I get settler. Somebody's definitely getting this. I'm definitely getting this. Nobody's going for this, really.
Chronological, what?
So it's really between. Or it's really going to be a race between this and my rim seller. If I try to go for the rim seller. But he's only got. Think about selling 2 cards to play colonizer after you fund. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Oh, just more weird UI.
Oh, another city.
I tried to switch to chronological view and it went back to tags. Couldn't tell you why.
Sam, what do you think of the UI of this game?
I think it's great.
That's what I figured.
Was I not? I'm sorry, I wasn't clear about that. Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Absolutely flawless in every
It's
way.
a model. It's a model. I wish more games followed this.
10 stars. I'd give it an 11th if I could.
It's so bad.
This game makes me want to play the board game because the UI sucks that much.
I still find this easier to play than board game because I don't have to count a whole bunch of shit.
I mean, fair,
Or
but
reshuffle
there's
the deck manually.
I mean, it definitely, it's gotta be, but it just like there's so many things that it's not even like things
yeah,
that
sure.
are like hard
See,
or like require playing a ton. It's just like fundamental things that you play this game once and you're like, why the hell wouldn't they do it like this? Like,
yeah.
who thought this was the right way?
Should probably
See, the
sort
weird
these
thing
in a better
is,
way.
To me, there are things that this does well,
Required and special
there are
design.
things that the board game.
Okay,
do
sounds
well.
good.
And
So next turn I'll get this,
Near the two shall meet.
or sorry, this, and then I'll get the milestone.
Being able to like look
If he hasn't got the thing already by the
see what
end of the
everybody
first
else
turn.
is doing, and also see what milestones and awards have been bought and everything are just so much easier when it's laid out on the board.
So I'll have
But
20.
actually, like,
Will I be able to afford that actually?
minuscule things is
20.
another story entirely.
Well, yes, but keeping track of minutia.
So this will be worth. This will be cost 25. I'll have.
Yeah.
It can always, if the computer.
I'll have to
can
sell
always
2 more
do
cards
that
next turn if I'm doing the math correctly.
Correctly.
Let's
Careful
say
with
that
that
I've
last
had
one. That's not entirely true if it's been coded.
It's worth buying.
I've
Okay.
experienced this with the mech jab system. This is just fresh on my mind because it kind of screwed up a orbital maneuver yesterday that left me very tilted. I don't really know why, but it just sort of makes little mistakes like that all the time.
Yeah. Did you guys pass?
Yep.
Dang.
I thought I was spending all my money on doing this cool trick, and then I realized.
Played a level up in Elo just for fun. Just for fun.
That is
I've never really tried to play Elo. I think I played like 1 game, and then I ran out the chess clock, and the game yelled at me. I do like to try to get better at the game, but I'm not fast at making decisions. I think you should join our community of high-rated players on Discord. Yeah, maybe. It's not a bad idea. Is it like, is there like an official Discord for this game, or is it just some particular community?
Oh, someone claimed a milestone. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Do not call attention to the
Polar.
milestones.
Yeah. No, makes sense.
I don't even remember how those work. It's the first person to get to it, right?
Okay, cool.
The first person
Yes.
to buy it who
Well,
meets
first person
Yeah,
to buy
after
it.
they get to
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's the
Yeah, as
important
opposed to awards, which is end of game stuff. right?
Yes.
yeah.
That's just
I knew
community
we
that
missed
includes some of the
awards
most
for top-
highest rated players on the Steam app. That's cool.
Bottom row.
Appreciate the invitation. What's the name of the community? You guys can post a link if you want to. I don't think I have it blocked.
1 points here.
Right. I can actually do something.
No, you can't.
This is dumb, but
You want a medal or something?
quiet you. Yes, actually, I would like metal, specifically steel.
Well, you can't have any titanium.
No, but I can have steel.
Well, good for you.
Thanks for the link. Alright, I joined up. I'll check that out. I'll check out the server later. Thanks. Is it one of you guys Dynamite Jim, or is that somebody else? Oh, my turn. We're done.
Fine, I also pass to.
We all pass in the end.
Joke's on you. I could just leave it on red for another, like, 37 days.
Waiting for. Oh, Purple's still playing his turn. Check the milestones again. So we're definitely going to diversify here. I'm actually in the running for Tactician. I think the Rim Settler play is better if we can swing it. Because we're using a card that we already have in our hand, and it's a good card, that expensive good card, that synergizes well with our corp. And it gives us more greenery production, which we already have some of. But it really depends on whether Nate's able to finish the
Sorry.
other milestone.
15 credit production? Sam?
You must be talking about Tharsis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that do be what Tharsis do.
Oh my gosh.
We have 3 science tags out of 5 for this.
I might.
Obviously, we wouldn't play this until the end of the game, but it might be worth picking up. I don't know.
You guys.
This isn't good for anything that I have currently. This isn't good for my corp, and I don't have any kind of... I mean, it is 2 things for the price of 1, but it doesn't work with standard projects.
From this, and yet my income is at.
We'll just cut the colony ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just sitting here making water for y'all.
Making water. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm better off just playing the methane from Titan. Either way. That doesn't have a plant tag on it, does it? No. Sadly. What we could get. So we have... I have no plant tags. If I could get 2 plant tags, I could get a ton of mileage out of this nitrogen-rich asteroid. Or after we settle the second or the third milestone rather, because they're gonna get the second milestone this turn,
Wait.
presumably, unless they can't find a tag, either of them, which is possible, I guess.
So wait, Nate, how are you supposedly gaining money when... Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. I'm looking at Carl.
He is Immigrant City.
Yeah.
He does have Immigrant City.
It's like
Okay,
Bear
but-
City, but there aren't any bears.
I was gonna say, the question is does Immigrant Song play every time somebody makes a city?
It would be a great Easter egg if you could like turn that on in a hidden menu somewhere.
I don't think Asmodee wants to pay money to Zeppelin
Ooh.
every time that happens.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're funny.
Let's take a look at other people's boards, maybe. He's got 3 science. Chris is playing space cards like he does every game. Oh shit, my UI's stuck, I think. Oh, I can still interact with this, it's fine. Okay. I just can't get rid of the other overlay. Birds. I mean, nobody's gonna use birds. Really? Okay. You guys are long-term planners. Oh wait, what's our oxygen actually? Maybe it's not so bad. What was it, 5? Yeah, I mean, that's like 3 turns from now at least. I do kind of like hackers. I don't think it's useful for me for right now, but it's a good card. I don't like mining expedition too much. I've never felt that card was worth it. No? You think I should get mining? I should draft? Okay. Worst cards in the deck. Okay. This is a really good card for Credicore. This is fantastic, but we can't play it though right now. Should I draft it anyway? Let me see if I can make sure I can play my other combo first. So this would be 28. So I could only buy 1 card max. Don't buy it? Okay. It doesn't make sense because I don't have the power production, right? Should I buy this? I think that's kind of a gamble, but I think it would pay off eventually. You said you think I should buy birds. Why do you say that? Like, I mean, it is a scaling victory point card, but it's not going to come into play for like 3 turns. And then only if nobody has predators. I feel like this is like late game play that's super situational. Go to 1 max first. Yeah, we do have a lot of competition for that, I guess. Alright. So let me make sure I have enough to actually pay for the milestone, though, because I think I will be able to get it.
Milestones and standard projects and all that count as standard actions, right?
Yes,
I
buying.
don't think I'll be able to afford it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 28 out of 31 is 3.
So like
4, 5, 6 for the credit core bonus.
Cards,
So I would have to-
gain a credit for each.
Yeah.
That is all 1 action. But
Diversifier is
still
gonna
an action.
Go away this turn. Tactician, I don't think somebody's going to get that right away.
Well, you can do standard projects.
It's
at
possible,
any
but
time
it's not
during those
shoe-in.
right? So
Yes.
I could also go for tactician technically if I had the cards for it.
Have like 500 money somehow. You could sit there and do the standard.
And then nobody's going for Energizer really.
Well, there's.
And then Rim Settler, I'm one card play away from,
standard
which is what I was trying to figure out.
That's credit core, isn't it?
If I had them, but I'd have to sell a couple cards to do that.
Yeah, it's
think
when you
so.
spend more than 20. So yeah, you.
Because I definitely have to do it on the first turn if that's the way that I want to go.
That gives you
Actually,
more off.
Yeah.
you 2 turns to get Rim. I want to
Yeah,
gamble on it.
I
You still
have
need to sell a
that.
card. Yeah, you're right.
Don't
You're
you
right.
have that one?
No.
Oh no, Russ
Um,
has that one.
Yeah, I have that. Wait, Russ. Oh my God, Russ has.
Okay, so we're just buying
standard
birds.
projects.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
God damn it! Who let this happen?
You.
I
Play.
don't think that's true, but
The one who smelt it dealt it, as they say.
I mean, fair.
Hmm.
Okay. Crazy, little crazy.
I feel like I want to get a city somewhere on the map so I can get the full benefit from my greenery, but I don't feel like there's that many good placement options. I think I could pay.
Interesting.
I think with the standard projects, I can buy a city cheap in cash, and then buy, keep buying greenery next turn. I guess I'm definitely not going for the Rim Settler because I bought that extra card. I wonder if there's a path to get Tactician based on the stuff that I have in my hand. Let me see. That's too expensive. This is actually, I can actually play this now. I think this would be a good play, Zeppelins. Because we got 7 cities on the board now.
Carl.
Can I look at my hand? Thank you. But it doesn't look like I can get Tactician this turn.
What were you
Zeppelins,
playing?
Aerobraking, and GHG. Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
'Cause I got to play a greenery, which got me a titanium, which let me activate my titanium peoples.
Yeah, but did he actually give you a titanium production? No, so you only get.
So then we're not getting the second milestone. But I don't think we could have got it anyway because we don't have enough money. Aero and GHG first. Oh, because Zeppelins. Yeah, that makes sense. So I could actually slow play it and do 1 per turn and skip after each one. Try to get the most out of Zeppelins. Yeah. This group doesn't go for cards like Sabotage a lot, so I don't think I have to worry about losing credits or anything like that. I think it's very unlikely. Greenery gets knocked out a lot, but that's, how it is. I mean, the plants, rather.
This doesn't work the way I anticipate it working. I'm going to be very sad.
Well, you're about to find out.
I sure am.
Yeah, sure enough, we got the diversifier here.
Oh, I don't read. I didn't see what happened anyway, so that was beyond useless.
Yeah, and sure enough, Nate's going for Tactician. Okay, so we have a different person getting each milestone. That's okay. Just start thinking about the awards, maybe. So we have Cultivator. We're kind of in a good position for that, actually. Magnate, we're terrible. Space Baron, we're not good. Eccentric, nobody's really that high. We do have birds in hand. See what I did there?
This is good enough.
Contractor.
Russ,
We don't have building.
you know how the
I forgot that this was an award.
how Agent Carter was canceled?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not coming back.
Did we-
However, a live-action Captain Carter might be in the works.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is that also going to be on Netflix?
Why would it be on Netflix? No, it's probably going to be either on Disney Plus or Hulu.
It wasn't. There's a bunch of Marvel stuff on Netflix. I guess they don't have it so much anymore.
No, it all got pulled and is now on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus.
Ah.
I don't believe in paying for like 5 different subscription services just to get all the different shows that I want to watch. Maybe.
Yeah. So the really screwed up thing is like Netflix is losing a lot of longtime subscribers. Disney went through that too. What you're actually seeing now is there's so many streaming services that people are signing up, watching the shows that they want, and quitting. I honestly wonder if in 10 years, all of the streaming services will be free to have, and instead you're going to just basically buy individual seasons of series as they come out.
That's what makes the most sense from a consumer standpoint, but I don't know if companies, like, it's not beneficial for the companies to do that. Companies always want reliable recurring revenue whenever they can get it.
Yes, but that might be the only way that they do have reliable recurring revenue, is by putting out more content that people are buying. It's basically...
What is it doing here again?
I mean, that's
We're still playing
system that
Zeppelins.
publishing companies have been using since time immemorial.
I was just watching a video from the Veritasium channel on YouTube where the guy was talking about the YouTube algorithm mainly, but one of the things he was talking about was about the notion of yellow journalism and the fact that they had these kind of sensational headlines because that was that was the way media went traditionally, was they had these sensational headlines because they needed to get the individual paper buys, and eventually they migrated towards a more kind of level-headed, stable news reporting model only because they were able to get the subscriptions. It was more healthy for the newspapers. So I don't think they would want to go in the other direction, but I don't know, maybe more market forces will drive them that way.
Well, that's news. I'm talking about like actual publishing companies. You're getting that, books do exist.
Right.
And that's how they function, is that they have new books come out and people buy the books, and I think that's probably what I think that's actually what will happen with TV eventually. Because at this point the subscription service is kind of untenable with how people are actually consuming it. Either that, or they're going to they have to accept that there's going to be a lot of like, oh, new series comes out, people subscribe for a month and then they drop it, and that's it.
I think you have to consider though that for every 3 people that subscribe and then drop it when they're done watching it, there's going to be 1 person that subscribes and then never drops it just because they don't think about it, and that person is over time is going to end up paying for the other 3 people.
I mean, yeah, possibly, but the problem is that until that becomes like well known, you're going to see stocks on these things like rise and fall like crazy because people are running around scared.
Yeah, there's definitely was like a big disruption when Netflix came in, because they just took up all of this unused online real estate basically, and they got all this content for free because the networks didn't use it. And now the networks are like, hey, actually this is a good way to make money, and now Netflix can't make money anymore because they don't have that free content.
Yep. Yeah. And they did go with a shotgun strategy of just like, yeah, invest in everything, and it's like, cool, that's kind of good, except that you're getting a lot of like real stinkers being made.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue.
I mean, the other effect is that like everybody under the sun is making a streaming service, which is like, okay, that's fine for like Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Disney, who have a huge backlog of things that they can put on there. But you even have like idiots like Games Workshop being, hey, we're gonna put Warhammer things on there because people care about our game. It's like, guys, you do realize you're playing like Fifth Banana to like Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, right?
No, the
You
thing
don't
is,
see
they
Wizards of the
really don't.
I know they don't. They think that like, oh yeah,
Right.
we're like the biggest
So
game
I think
company
this
ever. And it's
is
like,
messed up.
what's wrong?
is your hand missing? Or something?
I'm very confused about this card I played,
Okay.
which is supposed to let. Oh, now I.
Is the card that you already played, the Ice Asteroid?
No, not the Ice Asteroid. I'm trying to go find cards played. Chronological. Research coordination. Oh, is when you perform an action, it's referring specifically to action cards, isn't it? Not to
Yeah, probably
normal
like
actions.
Yeah.
not
Because
yeah.
the way I was hoping to use it initially was to like get myself to the diversifier by getting an additional one, but I missed that someone had already claimed that before I played it, and now I was like, oh, I should be able to use that for Rim Settler too.
Yeah, so you're right.
Have it be a
I couldn't get Rim Settler.
also
That was a good call.
so
Yeah.
it's not actually actions, but
I
action.
didn't think we would get to
The other kind, I guess.
Tactician that quickly, but Yellow was on top of it.
Yeah.
All right.
This could be a time to think about buying the first
Someone
award.
put a giant
But the problem is I'm not ahead
drip mine
in any of them, so it doesn't really make sense, I
That's
think.
attractive. Just what my people want to look out at.
Hi, Sam. Oh, what? You don't like Space Pittsburgh?
Sometimes it's a
It does
nuclear
work.
weapon,
Are
so
you talking?
don't complain too much.
I guess I got off easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Who was it? Chris was.
Are you saying that the
dropped a nuclear
research
weapon
coordination
in,
works
like,
toward
3
Rim
cities last game?
Settler?
Yep.
Let Yellow Fun cultivator and just steal it. Yeah, that's probably a better plan.
Cities, and I dropped a nuclear fallout zone right in between them.
Yeah, I have way more income overall than he does,
Time in the world
even though he's got the plant production.
for the commercial district, and you nuke the place.
Oh shit! I'm not even looking at the right
I
thing.
think
am
I had either already played Commercial Disc,
Although,
or
I mean,
it hadn't come up yet, and I was just like, all right, well,
if
fuck all you
if
guys.
we both spent all our money on trees,
Share
he would beat
greenery
me.
between you.
But I can spend money on a lot of other things that he can't because all his income is
I
greenery.
mean, when there are 3 people involved, is it?
Oh no, carry
So
on.
my economy will eventually be
No,
better than
3
his,
people
probably.
Involved. I mean, the most any will ever benefit from that shared greenery would be
Especially with the Zeppelins. That'll fix it.
much
There.
less of an incentive for any one person to build it.
I mean, fair.
It's like some sort of bizarro prisoner's dilemma or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so Vitor is weird because you get 45 credits just like you do with Inventrix, but then you claim an award as like the very first thing for free, and I'm like, oof, I feel like that's a massive gamble.
Yeah, I don't like them too much. They can be good, like, but you really have to have a hand for it. You have to have like a really dominant lead on some particular award.
Yeah, fair.
Stream chat says they really like Vitor. That's one of the strongest corps in the game.
I feel like it's one that gives you an idea of what to focus on. But that definitely screams like I really know what I'm doing with this game, whereas I think we're a lot
2 and 3 player, I could see that for sure. Yeah.
mid-casual end.
But you're kind of banking on the other players not getting the cards to outcompete you in that one area. Which I guess is kind of what you do in the game in general anyway. What does it matter? It has the strongest ability of all the corps. What's the ability? I don't remember. Oh, the victory point cards, right? I forgot. Yeah, that is really good, actually. These guys are tickling each other over here with the city building. Which is actually good for me because I'm going to have the Zeppelins out in a second. We're going to keep slow playing. I love the noise that makes. The GHG. Just so satisfying.
It might be nuts, but
Getting hot in here, huh?
Getting there.
actually it's not. That's kind of the issue. So
Back in my day, when you stepped outside, your snot would freeze in your nose within 10 seconds. Now it
Yeah.
takes 20.
so
Kids these days don't know how good they got it.
yeah, so Sam, there actually is a card in here that says put 2 oceans in play, but it requires you to have a minimum of 0%, or not 0%, 0.
General players here have invested far too much in
Yeah,
cities, which is handing the game to Tharsis Nicoline.
That's
Yeah,
really good when you first like play
definitely.
the game. After you play it enough, you realize
Especially blue. There's no reason for him to have 3 cities in different spots on the map.
When are you ever going to get
Yeah.
that hot without already
like-
having all the oceans down?
yeah, like
It's not even, like,
invariably
reasonable placement.
Look at us right now.
They're kind of just randomly scattered all over.
And we're nowhere close.
I mean, I guess he took this to try to get Polar Explorer, but I don't know what this guy's doing over here.
The extra
Unless,
ocean-
Maybe there was a card draw or something,
what's the?
and then this was probably like 2 steel, I don't remember. But he didn't, like, normally you want to put your cities on a triangle if you're gonna build that many cities to begin with, which you
Yeah, the guy
probably shouldn't
or no,
heat is
Thorgate
money.
is
if you're not playing Tharsis.
energy. Yeah, so but
They-
that's like
they
a
could
real
crank the
corner
temperature up.
case.
It
What
Yeah,
if
but
that
that's-
bonus
that is-
we're rapidly approaching on oxygen? It raises the
additional
temperature?
heat. Yeah, it'll raise
Additional
the
heat.
temperature.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, like it's obviously not impossible, but it's like, yeah, you're talking about like maybe 1 out of 10 games, if even that often.
See how much money people have left in their
Like water
current
is
turn.
easily the easiest.
Okay, yeah, so we're ready to play Zeppelins now. I don't have to, like, sell a card to try to stall or anything like that, which I probably shouldn't do anyway.
An ocean tile or 2.
It's entirely possible some of this came out of playtesting, and people who were playtesting the game just didn't play it the way people who play it a bit more play it.
I mean, yeah, it also might be that. Well, we're only playing with the base cards. Although, well, no, that's not true. We are playing with the prelude, some of the prelude expansion cards. But yeah, no, I mean that often
feel like-
happens. And the sad thing is in game design, you often see that where like the game designers are garbage at playing their own game, largely because
I don't know.
"Oh, we're gonna do this like a silly fun thing," and then it's like, and then you get jerks like me who are like, all right, so how do I break this game 5 ways to Sunday mathematically? And those are usually not the playtesters.
I find that the game designers are usually reasonably good players, but there's always better players than the people who design the game.
They're okay players, but the thing is that they tend to focus on
Can't break this game.
the more casual aspects of it, I'd say. Like when you see role playing games, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, these are
Nice.
role playing things.
Love to see that.
Well, yeah, but then
Is there
balancing.
anything I can do to prolong my turn just a little more? I think the answer is no.
Sure there is.
Other
You could-
than sitting around.
Sell patent.
You get 3 cards to sell. Yeah, you could sell 1
Yeah.
card a turn for 3 turns.
I like these cards.
Okay, well
You didn't say is there any good move. You said is there any
Yeah.
move?
well,
Fair
so
enough.
we
Highest rated players at 2100 plus elo. It tells you that there's a very high skill ceiling and nothing is particularly broken power wise,
two credits. That means that
or that they're all playing the same broken strategy.
it's 14, so we know that.
But I think you're right. I think the game is pretty well balanced.
Probably.
I mean, there's a lot of randomness to the game in terms of like your card draw and
I
everything.
actually think of too many
Oh, he's
times
taking my animals.
pulled out for a card.
Or taking my
well,
plants,
unless
rather.
It's one of those where like
That's rude of him. I've got nothing else to do here.
terraforming by the number of Jovian tags.
And your plan.
Unless you're Celestic, then you're dead. Is that a particular player?
No, I have 0 cards. I did actually draft that card, but wait. Did I hate?
10,000 active players, you wouldn't be able to maintain this if there were broken strategies.
Because I did hate draft a couple things this time.
Anyways, let's see Nate take over the entire planet in one turn.
Expansion
Are
Corp.
you kidding?
Oh, okay. I don't think I...
Yeah, he already put down
I
some.
don't know if I even have that expansion in the board game. Which expansion is that from?
That's just
Is
a
there-
micro.
Is that like the Trade Fleets one or something?
Card that lets you use greenery as money. I don't remember if there is or not.
I don't think so.
Okay, good, because I feel like that would be a little busted.
Oh, is it Venus? Okay. Is that the one that has
Last in line.
the Venus tag ability?
What are you talking about?
Relatively strong weak cards corporation, but strong players win even when dealt weak cards corpse. Indentured Workers is a fantastic card. I don't know if I have a use for it immediately, but I just feel like I should buy it. I mean, I've got 2 big uses for it, right?
Okay.
You guys agree I should buy this card, right? Yeah.
Dust seals, how wonderful.
Most automated cards. We're not catching up on that one. Although, I mean, like we could in late game if we get like major card draw, which we don't have right now. Most space tags. We could put. I mean, we're playing space events though. We don't have any titanium, so it's not likely we're gonna get this one. We could go for eccentric with the birds. We did pass up CO's pet project though.
Ooh.
So I definitely can't take this one. You think I should take viral over this guy, even though I have arrow breaking?
Maybe at this point in the game is kind of pointless.
Okay. Viral is a very good card. I don't know if I have the right hand for it, but I guess I could cut it.
All of these are actually kind of garbage.
Yeah, I mean, like, none of these things key off of viral. Well, actually, the birds do, I guess.
Definitely not garbage.
Yeah, it can be really bad if it falls into the wrong hands. You buy it? Okay. Then I'm definitely racing for greenery, which probably means I need like 1 city. I don't have any power, so bribe committee. You think? Power infrastructure can be good, but I don't think anybody has.
Mangroves.
Nobody has any power production, so I don't think it makes sense
Yes,
for me
those
to
dust seals
get
at this
infrastructure.
point in the game. Fantastic.
Yep. All
Doesn't
right,
matter,
Now I know
yeah.
I'm passing to Chris.
Yeah.
That's really useful with one
Yeah.
card left to pass.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
No, but
either
at least now
either
we
one of
can
those cards either.
Now we can determine order. So
Power infrastructure can be good, but it's very like situational.
you're passing.
You have to be playing like
It's must be
what's the energy production zeppelins?
up.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? Unless you have something like that, it's not worth it.
Okay. So next time we're going to be passing down.
That's it. Yeah, thank you.
Jesus Christ, that is
Power
obnoxious.
grid's good too.
I mean, I love this UI. Best UI ever.
Okay, attention workers. You think I should get viral? I don't like bribe committee, especially not for credit core. And we definitely are not buying dust seals for sure. Yeah, I think we can afford both of these. Okay, what are we actually trying to do is the next question. Like, I mean, I could just build up my economy and just play whatever I can play here.
Yep.
But I feel like I should try to work towards... I'm kind of already working towards Cultivator. I should probably play some more standard projects, but I think I need to put a city down at some point in order to maximize my score from that. I don't think I want to put too many cities, but I think I should probably build one city. Heat bonus is available on the O2 track with just SP Greenery. I don't think it's going to be available, but we'll see. Yeah, it's not going to be. If Carl's smart, he's going to play this on his first round here. Yeah. Trying to figure out where the best place is. There's really not many good options. The other thing I could do is I could start building water. I could build a water tile here with standard projects and then build a city here and then get a greenery there. That's not too bad, I feel like. Don't like that? Okay. Because I don't have enough greenery placement next to my city. Take the one steel, 1 point spot with 6 surrounding tiles. This guy? Oh yeah, he's got a free greenery out there for me, so yeah, for sure. That's a good call.
Oh.
The pets and the immigrant city combination. Oh my god. I'm doubting this city building plan now. Because the pets is also going to give him the award, the most resources award on top of everything else. And I can't stop Tharsis from building cities. Pets won't pay off, the board is almost full. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's not that many city spots left, I guess. Especially if I'm playing here. So here, so I go here, I get a free, or I get a standard project greenery. That could be a standard project greenery. He's not going to be able to place a city next to it. Yeah, that's not bad. And then if I really have to, I can play another one up here. Like maybe late in the game or something. So I should probably use the indentured workers though first, right? I think I should do this and the methane maybe. Does it work on the city? Oh yeah, no, I know. I think if I do this and then the methane, I'll still have enough to do the city. Yeah. Let me check the math on that actually. So this would be 2017. So I'd have 20 left, which is not enough for a city actually. So I gotta choose which of those things I want to do. Or I could just plunk out a free viral enhancers and get myself a plant tag. I don't think I should sell one of these though for that, right? No. I should probably just do the city, right? So I get the board placement. And then I can do the methane next turn.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Microbes.
I've had micros for like 2 turns.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Right.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. And I could actually get a greenery down this turn.
Probes he has.
'Cause I don't think
You can look at the
On the
cards that he's
guard.
played and then
have to-
examine them. Yeah.
I could do
The
this.
actual card.
Can I do a greenery? I don't have the 20.
Okay.
On him and then click.
I don't have the initial credits.
What cards have resources and how much?
Ah, yeah, that's the.
Should I do this now or save it for the... Doesn't...
Okay.
No, it's better if I save it for next turn. Yeah. That's my one move for the turn, is just build a city. Oh well. Oh, somebody took away one of my greenery production, I just noticed. I don't know who did that. It's probably... I know, I think it was Nate, wasn't it? I think he played animals or something. Yeah, small animals. How close are we to birds? We're not there yet. This should win here. Yeah, I think he's got in the bag. Because he's got a milestone, he's got the most... He's got the cultivator.
The world.
He's got good city placement. Although he's also giving points to purple for no reason.
Almost all the ocean tiles.
And then... Oh, he's got... Purple's got Magnate.
6 credits back, so that only.
There's no way we can contest that, I think. And then yellow's got eccentric. So if yellow buys eccentric, I think he's got it in the bag. The only thing unknown is Chris, who's playing all the space cards. How's he doing? Only got 4 VP so far. 1 titanium production. He's not doing super well. He does have security fleet though. I feel like he should have more than 1 titanium production. I guess he had 2, but one of them was taken by the consortium. Not used to playing credit core too much. It feels so weird to end the turn when I have like 19 credits in my hand. Weakest card in the deck, they're not as horrible in 5 players. This group tends to play kind of long games. I don't think we ever do less than like 10 generations, because everybody likes engine building and doesn't want to try to finish the game. There's always like one track that's not full, so security fleet makes a lot of sense in that environment. Especially if you get it early. Although if you get it too early, it kind of hurts your economy, which I think is what it's doing to him here a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of a late game card. So I guess if you play it on the second turn, you're getting 9 victory points for 27, 30, 42 credits if I did the math right. 5 plus activations, 4 efficiency is very good. I mean, he's definitely going to get that many activations this game. Whether it's worth the cost of all the other stuff he could have spent credits and titanium on, I don't know. Yeah. I love the icon for this award, the little tie. feel like I need to fish for more plant tags so I can drop the nitrogen-rich asteroid. Two times standard project greeneries plus viral and birds. I think we're gonna get birds out. 10, 11. I guess if 2 more greeneries go down this turn or next turn, then it could be possible. So yeah, the standard greenery makes a lot of sense because we get the 16 credit greenery and we get the 2 off of the water here. Not sure we're going to be able to play birds. We'll see how fast yellow is cranking these out. He's going to have 1 greenery next turn. See if anybody else has one. We'll do 3 if it doesn't get to 13. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to 13 next turn. I think we're going to be 1 short. Even if I buy the 2 greeneries. Which, buying the 3 greeneries is probably better anyway, because I won't be able to get that TR later.
What you doing?
If he buys the greenery before I do.
On it.
Okay.
Plus the greenery is worth 1 more victory point than a single turn of birds. Yeah. I think I could probably safely place my 3rd greenery next to blue, because I don't think he's doing well. The alternative is, well, he does have a milestone. He's 2nd for Magnate. Rather than Gen 2 Security Fleet, yeah. Oh, he's 2nd for Contractor as well, though. He's got GHG Bacteria, which is nothing for victory purposes. I think I'm done with this turn, right? Yeah. Trying to figure out where I should place the 3rd greenery. It's either here and let somebody random get it, or here and let blue get it. I think blue makes more sense. Or actually, I could place it here and let purple get it. But I think purple's doing better than blue, maybe. Maybe not, actually. But he's got Magnate currently. And he's first for Space Baron. He's got 2 VP. He's got a ton of income, though, because he's Tharsis. And lots of mining on top of that.
Sorry.
And energy production. Yeah, I don't like giving it to purple. I think I'm going to give it to blue. Because if I play it up here, either purple or yellow is going to take it, I think. And if I'm going with that logic, I could probably play another greenery here as well. You know, when I need to in a subsequent turn. Whose money did he just steal? Hidden. What is that? How do you play a hidden card? Did you guys see a card play pop up saying hidden?
No.
That happens if the game fails to load the card. You can still
Yeah.
check cards played to see it.
What did you just spend steel on, Chris? Oh,
Oh,
it's titanium mine.
Hmm?
It was titanium mine.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a UI bug. My stream chat was also confused. They're like, WTF just happened.
Yeah, I mean,
that is a
that's-
weird one.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
perfect
can't-
UI. I'm not allowed to complain about it anymore.
yeah. I mean, I'll give it that like any game can have a thing where like for whatever reason a PNG just won't load once. Like that's
I mean, there's a graceful way to
annoying.
handle it, and there's a
And there's hidden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're all in agreement. This UI is literally enough to get the game to work.
Yeah,
Fine work, but
I am
yes.
trying to start biting my tongue about issues I encounter with it, just so I'm not like constantly complaining.
You know what we could do, Sam? You and I could make our own version of this game, then relabel everything and sell it, and it'll be better.
I was gonna say this.
Terraforming some planet other than Mars.
I was gonna say this is what happens when 3 coders are playing a buggy as hell game. It's even
Not work, but function fairly, yeah.
I mean, I think we're
Interesting.
pretty much all back end too, though. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, the interesting thing is outside.
I mean, we still got the information at the end of the day, so
It's
not the end of the world.
actually buggy. It works. Sure, stuff occasionally fails.
Open source web application that works pretty much perfectly.
But it gets all the
Right.
cards right. All the interactions seem to have been appropriately accounted for.
Stream chat says we should try the open source web version of Terraforming Mars.
yeah.
oh, you know, I think Elliot said that too.
Elliot
Like,
recommended that, and I
yeah.
tried
Yeah.
that. You think this UI is bad?
Yeah, I feel like the from what I've heard, the tabletop simulator version is like the best version of it, but
Well, yeah, but
I
then
do
you're just
have
playing the
Tabletop
game.
Simulator. Oh, well, I mean, those can be pretty scripted too, right? So depending on
Maybe it's more advanced than when I last used it, but when last I saw tabletop,
The UI is super basic, but everything works on it.
there was
That's fair.
scripting period. Like
oh,
The UI is much better, but that one doesn't have any interaction issues, yeah.
life and
Doesn't have 5-card draft bugs.
totally playing life entirely on our own. Nothing is automated.
yeah.
Tabletop Simulator is a clunky interface in general, I feel like.
Tabletop simulator magic is great, and I'm like,
What
but
games
it's
are using it?
it's literally like playing magic in real life. Like you actually have to physically do all of the actions and everything.
I'll
which
be
is
honest, I got it to play
fine.
with some high school friends, and like by the time I downloaded it, they were already started, and I've never touched it since. But I thought you could do some fairly powerful stuff with scripting.
Tabletop Simulator, it depends on the game and how well it's set up, because they can make it so that you can like click on a particular element on a card or something and it'll do some action that the card is supposed to do.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
thought
Rail's so good this game. Yeah, it is.
where like it automatically,
Nothing we can do about it though.
you know, like would set up the board and shuffle the cards and distribute
yeah.
them and all that kind
I
of
could try to sabotage whoever that was that played that. Was it Nate?
More manual than.
Was it
Yeah,
Chris?
like
That was
Would we
Oh.
have to manually place cubes on the tabletop to manage our resources and stuff, for example?
I mean, it's possible. If like
Yeah.
I know that's the case with
who just played the Rails? I did see it,
some,
but I didn't.
some
I
guys
wasn't.
I know are like, yeah, no, play Commander on.
I just want to look at this one thing.
Simulator.
Okay,
I'm like, well, yeah, but except for the shuffling function,
was purple.
all manual, like the actual.
Yeah, let's see what he played now.
I just get a
Hmm.
webcam and set that up.
He's passed.
It's
So,
an
like,
option.
spell table or something like that.
Russ, this is what needs to
He
happen.
played.
You
What, setting up a
need-
webcam?
No. You, Chris, need to play Pokemon Showdown with Russ doing a cast of the games.
Woof.
I mean, I could do that.
Are we doing just like
I'm not a big Pokemon fan, though. I gotta say.
That's exactly why. Chris has changed Pokemon for some reason. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So it looks like it might be fire type.
Yeah.
what happened?
He's playing the Fire Lizard, the big one.
Which one? There's like 4 now.
Exactly.
That's what makes it funny, Chris. You have someone who doesn't know and doesn't care trying to commentate the game.
This is going back a moment. I would totally play the game of life on
Oh
tape.
boy, this game is angry now.
Played that stuff since like middle school, and
Life is a terrible.
Isn't
I
it?
like
Yeah,
that
isn't it
game.
all like literally random? It's like, yeah, sure.
A lot of it.
Like,
It's complete nonsense. Yes.
by the split level house,
Yeah.
thanks
Yeah.
to an earthquake. That's like the thing I remember most from that game.
Hey, at least it's
Yeah.
better. At least it's better than Candyland. As a friend of mine pointed out, that game is literally completely deterministic once you shuffle the deck. Like that's it.
Yep.
Nice. I don't know if I've ever actually played that.
Everybody's getting
The other-
slowly,
the other,
progressively
like,
loopier as it gets later in the evening.
Kind of game I never played was Mousetrap, which was like we had it
Aw.
at school, and I remember there was like one time when we were like, we're gonna play Mousetrap, and we spent a whole bunch of time setting it up before realizing a whole bunch of shit was missing and being like, well, how about that?
If I recall, it's kind of fun, but again, it's one of those where it's like there's actually like no strategy to it. It's
Yeah, but the
basically
point of
like
Mousetrap isn't to win at Mousetrap. It's to build the Mousetrap and watch the little Rube Goldberg machine run.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean
It's like who cares about actually winning Mousetrap?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not like it's not cool to watch that. It's just like when you actually look at it, it's like, oh, there's like no strategy here, and that's why when like you first play like I don't know, name a game that actually requires like some thought and strategy to it, like I don't know, like
Hero
like,
Quest.
oh my God, that's a lot. I was gonna say like Risk.
That game was amazing. Don't you talk badly about Hero Quest.
I'm not
I
talking
am
badly
not
about
talking
Hero
badly
Quest,
about
but
it
it's
at
like,
all.
It's just like there's a lot of yes going on in Hero Quest. That's all.
I am looking forward to the moment that I see Dan and get to play Hero Quest because I know he got the like nostalgia edition.
I actually had the original edition of the game like back when I was a kid, and I never like I don't know what happened to it now. I think it might be like in my parents' attic up in Jersey somewhere. I was actually looking for it like this week because I'm trying to find the miniatures to use for a D&D game.
Yeah, it did have some seriously quality miniatures, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
problem is Dan is so busy at this, like the last 2 years.
Well,
Yeah.
getting married and stuff will do that, especially having a
Working
fairly
at a nuclear
formal. Oh, I guess that could do it too.
What are we doing here?
I feel like that's a little more of the yeah.
I could do Penal Mines. I don't feel like that's a particularly good card, but it is another Jovian tag. It's only our second Jovian tag.
All my hate.
Olympus, yeah, I do like Olympus. None of these cards are terribly good for us, though, I don't think.
Chris, I'm down almost 20 pounds. I'm allowed to be ornery.
Fair.
Got another 80 to go.
Did you do your Goofy yet, or is that still?
No, that'll be
upcoming?
January.
Okay,
You're-
that's
though.
Yeah, I don't think I will,
words.
because I do want to get the 3 greeneries out
That is what that and looking good for the wedding.
before the oxygen track is
Oh,
full.
yeah, that's
You're-
a good
you're-
thing too.
Goofy? What are you cosplaying Goofy? It's something I
No,
don't know
it's
about?
So how much
it's a
let's
Disney
see.
marathon.
Oh.
I'm not doing the Goofy. I'm doing the Dopey. So I'm doing the 5K, the 10K, the
Oh.
half, and the full on consecutive days
23 and...
in Orlando, Florida.
Center Project is 3, right? And then my bonus is also
Okay, the
3,
fact that you're doing
so...
that in January means that it's not
17.
completely
The greenery cost is
shut,
actually 17.
so-
Yeah, it's actually going to
Um,
be relatively chill at 2 in the morning. Last
so
this
17...
last in 2018 it was like 45 and slightly rainy, which was really annoying when we were standing around for like 2 hours. But once the run started, it was actually really nice because it was cool enough. You'd stay.
Okay, we don't quite have enough credits for
cold,
3
you'd
greeneries,
stay
actually.
cold once you
Is it 16?
actually got moving.
It's... Did I get it wrong? It's 23.
Oh, so how have you
And then
dropped the weight? Just
the first 2 are going to be cheaper because of the
Nutrisystem.
water.
all right.
Because I just
Ooh,
couldn't
toll
trust
station.
myself not to order out for lunch because
Anti-grav is also... These are both good,
all
actually.
of my food taken care of, and I don't need to care about anything.
We have 3 science tags.
That'll do it.
16 times 3 equals 48. Oh, you're including the ocean rebates in that. Okay.
pretty impressive.
Anti-gravity doesn't make any sense for me.
Window of time. Over what window?
How many is toll? Let's
Over
see.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
That's been the last 2.5 weeks.
That's wild.
You would take anti-grav?
Lost over 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, no, I don't have enough science tags to make it worth it by the end of the game.
So it's
So-
cutting the calories and things.
Yeah,
I was thinking about taking the four science tag one though.
Restrictive. I'm doing a half
Oh,
hour. exercise
counting the
a day.
wrong tags here.
Yes, like literally, probably 10 to 12 pounds.
3.
Of this was just excess water because I've now
5.
cut salt out of my diet and I'm drinking a lot of
Toll
water.
station's at 7. That's not too bad.
Not retaining as much water.
Yeah, and if you're also doing like a slight,
I think I'm one short
where
of
you're
the.
doing
No, I'm not.
minimal carbs or next to no carb, or
I think I should take Toll Station,
if you're doing like actual no carbs, your
It-
water
it-
retention is
it's-
basically
or I
non-existent.
could also take Quantum.
It is-
Found that out the hard way.
It's not
A bit slow for
minimal
Toll.
carbs, but it is definitely a low carb
You
diet.
think Quantum's better?
Lots of nuts and things rather than.
Yeah.
There are
Well,
breads like
carbs
pizzas are fairly common.
Nuts have a pretty high number of carbs, but they also have a high amount of fiber, so that
Yeah.
No Quantum.
like, total carbs.
I'm definitely not taking anti-grav. I don't like anti-grav
Still choose
in this situation.
It's not me.
It's
So
it's me. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take.
As Russ sits there,
We'll take Toll then.
every possible card interaction of every card he currently has and every card left in the deck, as well as
Yeah.
the probability of having to recycle. So we better go through the.
I'm trying to avoid that because I know I'm already slow, and I look at my timer and time.
Adventure Guild's really good in general.
More time than you guys. All right then.
Yeah.
Are there any ocean?
I don't think Soletta's good for us because it's too expensive here.
Cool.
If
Maybe
anti-grav.
have that-
Yeah, we could have had it, right? It's 2020 hindsight.
I can actually play that one.
And buy guild here. All right,
Cute. Yeah, no, I found
we'll
out
slow the game down then.
keto, it's really easy to accidentally eat too few calories.
How much income do these guys have?
because-
We're actually on par with Tharsis because of the Zeppelins.
Yeah, carbs are a lot of calories, and when you're going like just fish and vegetables and stuff,
Well, that draft's over.
1500 can be
Um,
hard, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have the power for building industries. I do have standard projects though. I think I'm gonna do the 3 greenery.
Thank you for the
Just Toll?
anti-grav
Yeah, okay.
technology. That's just wonderful.
That was not me. I don't think it was me.
Does he
It might
have?
have been you if I passed an 8.
Wait, okay, last time we passed.
I passed on it, so yeah, you must have passed on it too.
Oh, so I guess I did pass that last one. Alright.
Well, it requires 7 fucking science tags, and I
Oh
have
yeah, that
3.
was me. Yeah, that was me. You're welcome.
Like, that is an utterly useless card. I hate it so much.
Love
mean, there's-
you.
Statistically, by now, there's probably been a game where it's been useful to somebody.
I mean, yes, but no.
Yeah.
Antigrav's very efficient. It's just there's a lot of science tags out already, and nobody's got like more than 4.
Yeah, no one was gunning for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're hoarding that many science tags, either
said
you're
we
playing a
didn't
map where like that's an award,
Olympus Fire, and you have 6 tags, then kill will be 7, and we'd have it.
you're really betting.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna draw
cards.
another science tag on the same draft.
It just doesn't really feel like.
In hindsight, it was the correct move, but I didn't know. I wasn't willing to gamble on it.
Like, the Jovian cards make more sense because all of them are just expensive or
Yeah.
something like that. I guess if you were playing as the Science Corporation, which I think starts with 2 science tags, so that makes the 7 more reasonable.
Slightly.
So we do have a couple other players that already have very strong, and the requirement is reasonable.
Oh boy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? Let's gamble for that. Maybe this will be something.
It is very strong. I've had a hard time
He says so.
finding games where I've actually played it though without research. Sometimes it comes in on like the last turn. Chris did win last game on Jovians, but yeah, they're very hit or miss.
Hey Sam, since I have you here,
Yeah.
you are getting in on Sunday night,
Yeah,
Saturday night, Sunday night, really late, right?
yeah. I think
Saturday.
anti-gravity. I mean, we usually play fire player,
And
so
then you're
I can-
leaving the 23rd.
we'll just
yeah,
anti-grab more of it. That makes a lot of
on
sense.
Saturday at 11.
Because yeah, you're gonna see more science tags, and we're not competing with as many people
leaving
for sure.
the 24th in the
24th.
morning,
24th in the morning. What time in the morning on the 24th?
just after 10.
Just after 10. Okay. If you don't mind me dropping you off, early, then
No, that's fine. I
fine.
can hang out in the airport and
Okay.
watch Netflix or do some work or
Gotta have
whatever.
this indentured workers, but
Okay,
I'm not. I think I'm
I
not
guess
spending
pick
that this
some
turn.
places you want to go for restaurants when you're here, because
Ah.
if you're only
Words of
here for
words,
2 days, there's not
milestones,
much
BTR
point
cards are all that matters in 5P.
No, I wouldn't plan on that. Definitely. I feel like eating out.
Victory point cranks can
I
be
like-
pretty
I like,
impactful. I've noticed if the game goes more than like 9 gen.
Mostly for the beer list.
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
I'll
Maloney's is
I'll
great.
take a look at some of the other stuff around there to see something that looks good.
When I play against the AI, the AI always pushes the TR track aggressively, so I never go for the victory point cranks. But that habit has hurt me sometimes in these 5-player
places.
against people games.
Having to drive a little bit to get to most things is kind of expected for where I am.
Gotcha.
And after you stop through, I'm probably going to sell my car.
Are you really?
13,000 for a car I paid 15,000 for 6 years ago. This is like the one time
I
in
mean-
my life I could get my money out of it.
How are you getting that much for it?
Because used car prices are insane right now because of chip shortages and stuff.
I
Yeah,
mean, wow. Okay, fair. Oh, jeez.
I'm just surprised you are willing to.
See the high level games, you never see a 5-player game go longer than 7 generations.
I don't.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can get my
Getting to the
groceries-
train, getting groceries.
I
just don't.
carpool with Jim, and groceries is all taken care of Nutrisystem right now. Or I can get groceries delivered, or what would be really good for me, I could walk down to the 2 supermarkets that are a block and a half.
Yeah, I think
away.
a typical game with this group is like 10 generations, I would say. Sometimes I think we've ended on 9 sometimes.
Farther one is half a mile.
Yeah.
They are not far at all.
I don't think we've ever ended before that, as far as I can remember, off the top of my head.
Where is your house anyway?
I'm gonna be moving to Princeton Junction, so I'm gonna be
Okay,
actually
you're in
kind of
Princeton
close to you.
Junction.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was wondering because Carl said Princeton, and I'm like, I know he's working at Apple, but
Hey,
I'm
Boo
paying him.
We haven't searched all of Mars for Bryce yet. We did create a Martian preserve, so if he's interred in the soil of Mars, maybe we'll find him there.
Princeton, and I'm like
Oh.
in Princeton, like that is freaking expensive.
No,
But,
Princeton,
Princeton
Junction.
Junction is a little less insane. Still,
Bryce was a character from our Space Haven, one of our Space Haven playthroughs, who got kidnapped by cultists
it
and
is. Well,
went on adventures through the galaxy while we raced after the cultists trying to
Especially buying
rescue him.
too, honestly, is just
Yeah.
not the greatest time. But
Nah.
yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Princeton Junction's about halfway between me and Chris. It's closer. It's decently close to Trenton.
Yeah,
it's
it is that,
yeah,
that
Princeton
direction.
Junction's like right outside of Princeton itself.
Yeah.
So
Just a little southeast-ish, I would say.
yeah,
Hey, I've got a temperature this turn, I didn't notice.
Princeton is compared to like.
Um,
But I'll look it up later.
I think I'll do the greenery first.
Oh, I like this very much.
Oh God, for you. Pick some cards, damn it.
I'm picking a card right now.
Wait, are we still drafting? I
Ooh, don't
forgot.
know if I want to do that. Ooh, maybe I do want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. All right.
Donks are supposed to only
We'll do the
go
greeneries
up.
first. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Count disagrees.
For cash back from the oceans.
Wait,
Yep.
what are only supposed to go up?
Stonks.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Yeah. I am firmly.
Yeah, so we'll do those two. We'll do the temperature, and then maybe we'll plunk a third greenery over there.
I should recover my
A bunch of people push the greenery track this turn. We might do the third greenery before the temperature.
I should recover. I'm ahead. I am ahead of where I entered the game because of the dividends, but it still hurts.
Actually, we
Carl, your whiteness is.
might finish a little earlier this game because I think we have a couple people with high energy.
My stocks
power
have
production.
been, stuff ripped out of JP Morgan's
Purple has a ton of power production.
because it's tied up in banks in Canada.
Fair.
Are you
They're still
green or
going.
red?
I'm still freaking red, man. But
Okay.
I feel like some heat production could be a good investment.
Good growth otherwise until everything started sucking. But
Let's just use it on power infrastructure, unfortunately.
So
Will they?
a friend of mine, actually the one you guys know, Tim,
Oh yeah.
years ago got
Fucking stupid.
So the game will go long anyway.
big into what the hell's it called? What's Bitcoin?
ooh,
And I'm
well,
like,
he's got to be
No,
crying
no,
right now.
huh? Well, I mean, no,
Depending on
no.
if you
When I
got out
say
of it
years,
or-
I mean like when it first came out.
Yeah, if you
Oh.
got into it when it first came out, and then got out when it got big, you won.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
I think my next problem is I'm going to be run out. I'm going to run out of places to put greenery tiles, and I'm going to need to put greenery tiles to keep up with yellow.
I'm just
Kinda going the way of the Hindenburg.
I'm just crying because I have like
So I got 5 tile placement, 4 tile placements around me here,
Bitcoin,
and I think I need to build another city.
pretty sketty and difficult to do.
Over the rainforest, we can put up a big sign. Say, have you seen this man? Followed by a picture of Bryce.
It was like,
The whole point of the game is to build the
If I
rainforest.
put like $100 in, like I had planned, like how much it would have been.
Sam, a guy at work, my second year out of college in 2012,
Yeah.
offered me an old hard drive that had 350 Bitcoin on it, and I said no because I didn't need a hard drive, and I thought the Bitcoin was worthless.
Yeah.
You were at the
that's,
time. You were
That's
correct.
pretty rough too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, like the
Sam, are you still drafting?
Yep.
Are there only 2 cards to draft?
What? I'm not drafting. It's my turn.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're drafting, boy. Is it? Wait, are we
No.
playing?
It's my turn.
Yes,
I
it's
just-
We are
turn.
playing.
I forgot what we're doing.
Yeah. It did get a little derailed with some side conversation.
Are we gonna die here?
Yes.
Oh, hush you! You're 3 hours behind the rest of us. You have 3
Doesn't-
hours more to live.
I'm in your
Ecoline played
time.
Capital.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, this guy here, yeah.
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Purple is on
Whose
action.
fault
Okay,
is
yeah.
that?
Uh,
You have a
started it like-
microwave.
I don't have a microwave.
Aren't you still living with your folks?
No,
Oh.
Wow.
How do you?
Well-
Wait, you don't have a microwave?
I don't have a microwave.
Do you have a toaster oven?
What it
No, I don't have a toaster oven.
Hey,
alright.
do you have a massively unstable CPU? Because maybe you can just put it on top of your desktop. And
No.
Demo's down. Oh, that'll speed things up.
Oh, you're just gonna fucking drop that and leave, huh?
Yes, apparently. Why did he play?
Demo's down.
Moon refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Oh,
He-
Demo's down. Yeah.
Yeah, Deimos down, and he also did the high-speed rail effect. I think. I definitely saw a mag lift image come up. So wow, that was incredibly fast. All right.
I knew what I was going to do for like the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes ago, I knew what I was going to do. Now, need to remember what I was going to do.
Actually, I think it was before the end of the last turn that I figured it out.
I'm sorry. Excuse you. What? Oh, right. Okay. Right.
So,
Right. Okay. I need to play one of those first before I can play the other. Okay.
is it worth it to try to play one of these guys instead of my third greenery right now? I think, let's see who's got greenery that they're going to play. I don't think Chris is going to play greenery. He's got greenery next turn, but I'm going to be before him. You don't think it's worth it? Okay. I don't think the oxygen track is going to fill. I think I can afford to play the last greenery next turn. Although, if I play a third one this turn, I could play a fourth one next turn. So I might actually be able to fill the rest of the oxygen track. So maybe you're right. Although if I play this, it's gonna start putting me on the heat track. So I'll probably get another temperature before the end of the game at least. And it's also gonna give me a free greenery next turn.
Well, if you end up needing a car, Carl,
Oh,
for some length of time,
who did
you're
that?
gonna have what?
Somebody took away my heat production.
Oh,
I know nothing about that. I blame Chris. I mean, I
Give me
already
greenery
kind
and
of
play
have
Stall
people
Station.
fly in gym that
Can I afford
a
that?
car if I need it.
okay.
Since
Um,
up to about 3 blocks away.
I forgot about Toll Station.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have 3
Silly.
vehicles, which is absurd. So
Yes, with
Uh,
3
one
vehicles for
being
2
borrowed.
people.
I can't afford toll
You
station, can I?
literally cannot use them all at once.
Yeah.
You're just.
I could
Oh, right.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, excuse you, Carl. I will find a way to jerry rig one car into the other, and then
Oh, towing. That's
With
cute. I was
gas
thinking of like
prices? With these gas prices?
no.
standing
You
with
just use
you
one
know
car to push the other. That's all.
driving down the highway, 2
Three.
cars abreast.
I think we're still at 7,
legs
probably.
straddling each one,
4,
holding
5,
ropes as you control the steering wheels on both.
7.
Have you ever seen the like motorcycle chariot racing? I saw this came back on Reddit recently. You could make
Oh,
things
Oh
work.
God.
Yeah. Just
I
just
have.
do it like I need tandem cars controlled by the third car. So I'll drive in the third car that'll be towed by the first 2 cars, like
See,
horses.
See, I'm just picturing that Van Damme commercial with him between the two semis.
Well, my point is we'll have 3 vehicles and we probably don't need all of them. Certainly not at the same time.
I mean, I would recommend selling whichever one you don't really need.
The problem is my girlfriend and I both like our cars, so none of us have been able to convince the other to get rid of the
You
other's
don't
car.
need a truck in New Jersey as a programmer.
I want a truck. I like my truck.
Oh my God.
And I plan on doing some like home improvement projects pretty early on.
I
So
mean, you can rent vehicles.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yes, it's probably the right one to get rid of. But
You
Don't
want a
tell.
truck now, but
Uh,
with gas at 60
yeah,
something dollars a tank.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably eventually get rid of it, honestly.
yeah. Do you want to know what gas is over there right now? Because I can tell you what it is, and it ain't pretty.
No, I don't. I also don't drive my truck very often at all.
I mean,
So
Fair.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
what-
the thing. He has this truck.
Everybody in the game here, we all went to college together. We don't get to see each other that much because we're all in different parts of the country. So
Probably fed
everybody just catching up.
people are
no,
weird and like
no,
trucks.
not really. Yeah.
What is gas in Arizona right now?
We went.
Yeah.
We all went to Rochester Institute of Technology in upstate New York.
Gas in a million years.
I mean, good on you. That's basically my thing. I'm like, all right, hold out until the car dies, and then buy an electric when they're about
Yeah,
the
the
same
HOA
price
won't
as-
allow me to install a charging station.
That's some bullshit. Complain to your
Who's
agent.
in New York currently?
Yeah, the HOA doesn't
I don't.
acknowledge
In this group, I don't think so. No.
than formal requests, and if
I think Carl is the closest. He's in Jersey.
And okay, so here's the thing I don't quite understand. If
Oh, nice.
like, how does an HOA even have any?
It's a good
power
school if you don't mind cold weather.
to buy the house? You were the
I'm
legal
in a
owner of the
townhouse,
house.
Chris, and I technically only own walls in.
We used to say that
Okay,
the
this-
seasons of Rochester were early winter, midwinter, late winter, and construction.
Ask Nate. He will find a way to do this.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to modify the exterior, including the front doors, Chris.
I guess
Does
it's
this
not like
include-
California.
What am I doing here?
California,
Greenery and
as a
temperature.
Renter, your landlord has to allow you to put an EV charger in if you want. Like they don't have to pay for it, but they can't stop you, even as a renter, not as like a owner in an HOA, from installing an EV
but
charger.
but see, that's because California is a civilized nation. This is
Mhm.
not New Jersey.
Well, New Jersey's actually pretty good on
They
a
are.
lot of things, including solar and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I
it
will
is
give
good
you-
in
yes,
a lot
they
of
are.
things, but there are some areas where it's not perfect.
Yeah, and they got rid of plastic bags recently. That's
But you
pretty
know,
good.
fuel prices we pay.
All bags.
One of my buddies on the stream here says we're paying 1.79 pounds per liter for gas right now. I don't know what's that come out to in U.S. dollars. Do you know?
Okay,
In
so
American freedom units?
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
multiply that by about
close to like
3.62.
so that's close to $2, and a liter is a quart. So he's paying roughly $758.
Yes,
Dear Lord.
American gas is still
Ugh.
cheaper than most of the developed world.
Yeah.
Cheaper than
I think-
bleach milk and
I think it's subsidized by the federal government or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, weird shit
uh,
happens with the petrodollar.
Yeah.
No, it's Russ. It's not that it's subsidized. It's that the gas tax hasn't gone up in the states in like 30 years, but it has been
1992.
keeping up in other locations.
How
Yeah.
many fighters?
That's kind of the same thing.
buddy.
What now?
How many fighters you got on that thing there, buddy?
His com-
That's how much.
There was a discussion about gas inter the
Chris is slowly converting this game into Twilight Imperium. I vote against this in the Senate.
Quiet you.
We need to get rid of his 2 titanium production.
I'm all for getting revenge on Chris.
Do to you. Don't answer that. Yeah, no. When I was back in like 2015, when I went to Canada for the Ottawa International Animation Festival, I passed through the what is it, Thousand Lakes region. I like just
Islands?
passed the border, and I was like, all right, and I was like, oh sweet, dollar or 99 cents a gallon. This is ridiculous. This is great. And I start fueling up, and I'm like, man, that number is going up fast. And then I look again. Oh no, that's 99 cents a liter.
I think the thing is though that he doesn't actually need a car where he's at. He's
New York.
he's like a transit right away from New York City, and he takes public transit everywhere. So he doesn't actually have any reason to have a car 90% of the time. So that's why he's thinking about selling it.
Although actually, it's kind of funny.
Fuel prices have nothing to do with subsidies, everything to do with shale gas in the U.S. and Russian gas in Europe, which is now cut off.
Guys,
That makes sense.
I went to school in upstate New York in 2008. Don't talk to me about gas prices.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I hope the war in Ukraine, as terrible as it is, will help the world break its dependence on carbon polluting energy sources. Dentured.
Somebody just
And I'm gonna skip and do toll station next time just in case we get an extra space tag out of it.
Discord decides that it just hates you guys and will like just stop transmitting your sounds. I don't know what's going on.
So I topped around
You are,
410 for gallon back then by me.
I am.
Hmm.
It's just a
I'm-
little weird. That's all.
I have had issues with Discord on this computer since I built this computer, so I assume the issue is probably Discord.
I mean, yeah, no, it definitely is because I
Amalia, I'm assuming you're saying $470 US, right?
turn it back on
Not-
and
£5.
it then starts working again. And oh my god, man, you were Nate. How many things do you have?
There's 870 gallon from Europe right now. Yeah.
one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pets that's the threat.
And there's nothing you
Oh,
can
okay,
do
cool.
about them.
Oh right, pets are immune to
Yes, Chris.
what? Eagles? Something?
Yeah,
Predator.
they are immune to eagles.
Predators.
How many space tags do you have? 3.
Going for Space Baron. I kind of almost wonder if I should hold on to the thing another turn, but I mean, I can actually just count the space tags right here with this award. So 8. So we're up to 8 now.
Oh,
One definitely doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's two-way tie with a person 1 point behind. It's not really a smart move. I agree. Chris is blinded by his obsession with space cards. But it's a good idea. Do you think people will play a lot more space cards next turn now that this award is in play? Or do you think it's... I don't want to sit on Toll too long. Toll, yeah. The viral subverts can be played next gen, yeah. Okay, we filled. It was good that we played the third greenery because we filled the oxygen track now. Yeah, let's just do toll. I think let's have the money in hand now. The toll in hand is worth 2 birds in the bush. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one. Jesus, that is a steep reduction in price. What is that reduction in price from?
The indentured workers.
Or am I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
I was holding on to that for a couple turns because I was doing so many standard projects. So next generation, we definitely want the birds. How can we win that? I don't think we can win this game, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Cultivator's not up. I don't know if he's gonna spring for it. I don't think he has enough economy to make it work. Yellow's actually starting to fall off a little bit. Because he invested so much in his greenery production. Yeah, we got nothing else to do here.
Just the temperature, huh?
Yeah.
I'm actually tied with him on Cultivator. And I got another spot for greenery here. And I'm doing okay on TR. Ecoline problems. Yeah, that is a problem with Ecoline. I always struggle to play Ecoline because I have no like income except for the greenery stuff. I think it's worth it to get an investment loan late, right? Do you guys think I need any of these other cards? SP City on 2 plants up north and converted on 2 plants isn't bad on the open. Loan, yeah, okay.
Oh boy.
Some of the other cards in the first hand were a little bit shiny. But I think Loan's the best one. Loan's just a great card.
Jeez.
Unless you get it like the first turn and you don't have anything to spend it on. Or if you're going for the banker milestone in the regular map. Or the banker award, rather. So who's winning right now? We've got blue, yellow, green on the milestones. Blue and purple are tied for Magnate. Did not expect that. We're definitely not taking that. I don't think we need that. I think Moss is our best pick here. It's too late for us to be taking a negative. Wouldn't count words yet. Yeah, I mean, it can change, right? I'm just trying to figure out what the current position is. Intro is fine here. Already forgot what I just drafted. Nitro.
Sorry, did somebody steal my steel production?
I think that happened like 3 turns ago.
I mean, I've been stealing stuff. I don't know if I targeted you.
Assholes. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh, you think the nitrogen-rich asteroid we should... Hold on, we got... Oh yeah, it gives us a temperature, which is good, because that's the one TR track that's still open. And it gives us another TR on top of that. There's a 2T. Darn it. See my hand. One by Nitro Moss, even for nitrogen-rich. We could go Decomposers. I kind of like that idea. I don't think Industrial Center does anything for me. I think you might be right about this. The standard project city. A city on 2 plants. But I could do it here and then do greenery over there. Actually, check the board. Which board? The game board? I got on 2 plants to start, so you don't really get hit by plant hate. Saying for industrial ideas. Oh, for good placements for it, you mean? Yeah, that's, So we're definitely taking the loan. I have enough cards, I feel like, to play in my inventory that I don't necessarily need. Let's see, I definitely want to play these two this turn, Birds and Viral. So that's what, 19. And then I kind of think I want to play Nitrogen this turn, because that'll also give me the heat boost. And I don't think I can play Methane this turn. This gives me what? 7, right? So that's 64. I could definitely get a city and these two, and then so it goes on standard projects and only by loan. I don't think I can get enough green cards to make this worth it. The decomposers. I guess the standard projects are a better economy for this setup. Because I already invested a bunch in them. So the space events didn't pay off in the end. What's it called? The aerial braking didn't pay off in the end because we only played 1 space event so far. It did give us some bonus heat though, I guess, which actually helped us out because we got the temperature right at the time when we lost our heat production. So maybe it was worth it. So I definitely want to place this city, I think, here. Do I? Yeah, put a city there, greenery in between. I like that idea.
Did I lose you guys?
No, we're here.
We're here.
Oh,
I think we're all just being very quiet.
I just played my first action and I can't do anything.
Oh, what do you mean you can't do
You
anything?
haven't completed your action.
Oh shit!
Do.
What possible thing do I have to do?
Is there a tile placement or something? What was your action?
That's a good question.
Did you just play solar power? Or Damus Town? No, Damus Town was last turn.
I think. Yeah, I interpreted the card wrong.
Okay.
It's under control now. Sorry about that.
So with standard projects, we can get out 2 cities in 1 turn. We're giving up 2 victory points to whoever had the pets. I think it was Nate. Yeah. But we're also gaining 2 victory points from this, and then we're going to get another 3 from a greenery placement, which I think we can do in the same turn, maybe. Yeah, I think we can. I think we do the 2 cities and then the loan and then the greenery. And we need the loan for the greenery. Which only costs 3, so that shouldn't be an issue. Reduce city into conversion to start. Don't risk the plant hate. Am I getting conversion? Oh, because yeah, okay. I forgot that I was gonna get that. You're right. I could also go here, and that would bank on that would give me a greenery off the city they already have.
What is that? The industrial complex?
Let me do here and here instead
That I
of.
place near Nate.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here and there, because here I could do
The
here
fact.
first, get the economy,
Gotcha.
and then I can put a greenery there. Definitely playing a city.
Center. That's what it's from.
My fear though is I'm gonna lose this real estate. When on plant next to your blue greenery. I think I'm gonna take the risk of the plant 8 and do the city first because I don't want to lose this real estate. I can always make more greenery next turn if the game goes another turn. I'm not getting the best, maximum money out of this because I don't have the oceans, but I mean, actually the ocean's done, so it doesn't matter. But this way I can get 3 points for greenery placement for 2 greenery, and then I can get another greenery there.
The end of this is terraform rating and victory points and milestones and awards, right?
Yeah.
Those are
Yep.
things that. Okay.
Plus your city points, plus your greenery points.
Russ, I'm unhappy with you.
Well,
Sorry.
those become victory points, right?
Which does?
The greenery,
Cities
each greenery tile is
all
worth a
part of
victory point.
victory.
Each city tile is worth a number of victory points equal to the number of adjacent greenery.
Mhm.
Next to you, blue greenery. You think I should do this one next?
I'm sorry, I just now noticed the city placement, and what on earth have you people been doing? It's like the least optimal city arrangement possible.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Been trying to preserve the Arctic. That's what we've been doing.
Astonishingly hard. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Are
Convert between your cities now.
how
Yeah.
many places left?
In case somebody's got an urban.
Actually,
If
no,
you
there
have
are.
urban area, then yes.
I should do this one first because it's worth more.
Yeah, urban areas.
Even though it doesn't give me the plants.
Literally nothing else can.
Or, you
actually
know,
place
You
down.
have to beat this
Leave
one.
Mars.
Never
Oh no, that
return.
that's true.
Yeah, but
one
you
of
need
us could
special
get
cards to
Ganymede.
play on those.
Yeah,
Step 1, leave Mars. Step 2, never return.
yeah.
That's a goddamn.
I think I can do this
place
and then the
it
investment loan, and then next time I can do either that or that. Probably that first. And then I can afford to wait till next turn to do this because I think there is going to be a next turn. I think this is going to be the second to last
Yeah.
turn.
The game says flat out it's no longer illegal to play.
Unless everybody's got a temperature.
Oh, if you go to
Which they
standard
don't.
projects. Huh?
Yeah.
Sell to play birds. Yeah, maybe. We'll figure that out after we do the trees. Carly, put some greeneries on your city next to your cities. I just want to point that out. You could return the favor.
No. I was going to put a city where you put your cities. That was going to be like really awesome. I have a special card that was going to help me even more, and you took it all away.
I helped you out though.
No, you didn't. You actively inhibited me in a significant manner.
You did this to yourself by putting your greenery in the wrong spot. Should have put the city there first.
Do this to yourself.
Yes, how dare I not anticipate you 4 moves out?
Exactly.
Also, when you can't do anything,
I think in the last turn I'm going to save 20 points to buy Cultivator because I don't think anybody else is going to do it. Oh, well, Yellow still might. I don't know. I think I'm going to be beating him after this turn, though. And he's not going to buy it this turn, I don't think.
Oh boy.
Having fun there, my boy.
Hmm.
I should take back what I said a minute ago. The greenery here is worth the same amount as the greenery over there, so I'm going to do over there first. So I was thinking it was more because these adjacent things, but that's if I had an urban city, not the greenery there. That made more sense in my head. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, maybe, hopefully. Oops. He doesn't have as many victory points as I thought he would have. Is he gonna go for eccentric? He would go for eccentric. That would be his move, I think. I'm gonna do this first. And then we could go for cultivator, because I don't think there's any way that he can catch up to us. Or we could do the loan and continue placing greenery. What do the other wards look like? They already got Magnate, they already got Space Baron. We're not going to have any hope of winning Eccentric or Contractor. You think the loan? I feel like I'm giving up the 5 points on Cultivator, though, because I banked a lot on this being bought, and I think somebody else is going to buy something first. I don't think he's going to buy it because I'm beating him already. And it makes a lot more sense for him to buy Eccentric. I don't think he can. Who else has got money to buy? Let's see. I do have first turn, so if nobody else has 20... Those two both have 20 is the problem. Money fund is even that great here. Alright. We'll do the loan. I think if I was him, I would fund the eccentric at this point.
Yeah, I definitely got some achievements that I 100% did not earn.
Oh,
And
good
I'm
for
very
you.
confused about this. Yeah, you know how I was saying at the beginning?
Yep.
Yeah. I got, like, achievements for winning 10 games online.
Huh.
This is
Gotta be
literally
some
the
kind of-
second game of this I've ever played, so...
Yeah.
Your account
Yeah.
was hacked?
Minimum worth to secure second on eccentric.
Yeah. Or it grouped me and all the other Zools. If you were saying when you search for Zool, there were a bunch of them.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but
Did something stupid like that.
I don't think we would have got it anyway because of red. Because he's just cranking that up when every turn still.
Couldn't tell you.
I think we still would have been third, maybe.
Aw, Nate, are you not
Unless-
using your microbes anymore?
The Carl's doing me a solid after
I
all.
spent them. That was my last action. I spent them.
Damn.
Thank you, Carl.
Go to hell.
Yes, I'd be
Still not
tied with him.
stealing all my points.
Yes, I would be tied with him is the thing. But he's got, and I guess we would be tied at that point because we would both have 1 point of resource production, I think. But then if I got another green card, I might pull ahead.
There just isn't going anywhere.
What is his resources on, actually?
That's usually what
Just the
happens
security
around
fleet.
this time.
Funny you should say that.
Well, he didn't go for the reward. Let's see if Sam goes for it. What would Sam fund if he was going to fund an award? Contractor? But that's risky. Maybe we'll get to fund the award next turn. I think if Sam doesn't fund the award this turn, we're going to fund it next turn, because I think otherwise we're going to lose that 5 points. And it's a shoe-in for us right now. Yeah, so next turn I'm gonna be one greenery ahead of him already, ahead of yellow that is. I'm gonna have more income than he has. So even though I don't have the plant production, I think we're good. He's gonna get one free greenery next turn. We got cheap greenery. You hit him with the birds. Oh yeah, good call. Well, that's not gonna. Is that gonna have an impact though? Actually, because he's eco-line, so. He's going from 10 to 9. And then the following turn, he's going to get one plant probably from here. Or here. 10, so he's going to be from 11 to 10. Oh, is it -2? Okay, so it might deny him a greenery at the end of the game. That's not bad. I do think it makes sense to sell methane from Titan, because I don't think we're going to get any mileage out of it before the end of the game here. I'm not sure about nitrogen-rich asteroid. I mean, that's worth 3 victory points. I think it makes sense for us to try to play that if we can, but none of it's going to cost us the cultivator. You don't need to sell here? Okay. I have to do the birds because I've got... You're right, yeah. Yep, you're right. So I don't even have to take a gamble on this getting full. Oh, he's going for last minute heat production. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're going for another greenery. And the birds. Too bad we couldn't get the viral out, but that's okay. It's only worth 1. What is it? -2 It's -2 production, right? Yeah. Ching has more, but I think he's further behind. Actually, they're equal. Should I go for Ching instead, do you guys think? I think he's got a lot more economy, and he's got more plant production. Actually, a little bit more economy, he doesn't have a lot. Yeah, so we got 11 and 5 here. Then we have 12 and 6 here, with 4. So he has fewer plant resources.
Can you what?
What's that?
I think he's talking to somebody else.
Bribe her? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of a coin toss, I think. Blue has more places where you can put greeneries without giving me points. So that probably is going to work out better for me in the end, I think. The only worry is that yellow will give purple a point over here. So I think purple is doing quite well still. He's got these 2 awards basically in the bag, unless somebody can bust out a bunch of space cards in the last turn. See for blue makes me prefer hitting him. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the right call. I was thinking this whole time that was going to be yellow that was competing for cultivator, but I think blue's on even terms with him now and has better positioning. Blue also has actually blue and yellow both have milestones. Neither of them have awards really. Blue is second for a magnate. Yellow has more city points, excluding the capital bonus. That'll probably make them about even in score, I think. Let's look at their victory points. 5 and... No, yellow's ahead of blue. Okay, so next turn we're buying Cultivator, and then I think we just buy Greenery to maintain our lead and get a couple extra points here and there. We could look for what's the card that lets you put Greenery in an ocean tile? That would be good for us. Although it doesn't take advantage of our economies really, so maybe not, I don't know. Be more expensive. But we could avoid giving blue a point that way. Assuming we even draft that card, which we probably won't. I'm at 1 credits. And I have to crank my animals. Almost forgot to crank the birds.
Birds.
The birds!
Yes, I noticed the birds.
Oh, yes, he's got Predator. Oh, he's probably saying that because I took his greenery production. Surprised I haven't seen a Predator come out yet. The small animals have been out there for a while.
Place is becoming a proper habitable place, I guess.
They were very ecological this game. I don't know why he's cranking Nitrile, because Blue Carl's just going to steal it if he's paying attention. But she might not be. Alright, we are done for this turn. I should have figured out if I was going to sell a card, actually. That's alright. Too late now.
Where is the capital? Is that the...
It's on the far right next to the big lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what the actual lake name of that lake is. Or ocean, whatever it is.
I'm gonna call it Lake Wobegon.
Mhm.
Oh, oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was back to me.
Deck reshuffled?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yeah. Well, no, we went. That happened last time we played too. We managed to go through the entire deck.
I didn't know there was a notice for that. Did it show a pop-up?
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I saw it just now.
Yeah.
It's a little late in the game for AI. It would have been really nice earlier.
That's a city. Yeah, about that. Oh,
This is
that's-
no good.
that's an accident.
Because there's no other city placements. I think we literally can't put it anywhere. Yeah, there's no city placements left on the board that I can see. There's
Down
no-
here at the bottom.
Nobody can put a lava tube. There's no placement.
So,
Can't be played, yeah. Towing doesn't do much for us. I kind of want to hate draft Symbiotic because we've got some micro players. And I don't think AI is going to help us. Although, could also hate draft AI from science players. Yeah, I'm going to cut Symbiotic.
getting some real winners this round.
I mean, it's
I mean,
to the point where people are probably gonna dump money into heat to the point where pretty much everything's starting to become a bad deal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it does seem
I
that.
mean, if I had nothing in my hand to play and no standard projects to do, I would have taken the AI for sure, but I think we have better things to do with our time. Probably so does everybody else. I guess this is the best of these things. All kind of the same.
Hebrews Prayers. I gotta hate draft. I gotta hate draft that.
You can remember I'm gonna buy Cultivator this turn. It's gonna be the first thing I do. Or possibly the second thing I do if I want to play something really expensive. But, you know, I have to do it on the first pass. I don't think I want to do anything expensive, though. I think I just want to keep cranking out greeneries.
There are no lava tubes here.
No.
You can place the lava tube city anywhere, except there's nowhere to put it on the board anymore.
Yeah.
We can't get this even if we wanted to. So it's going to be grass.
Oh, because it says regardless of it says it has to be placed on a volcanic spot, but it ignores other surrounding things. So
I don't know what counts as volcanic on this.
The,
Nothing's
the-
like
yeah, that's the
mountain.
thing.
the Hellas expansion rules say that nothing counts as volcanic on this map, so you can just put it anywhere.
Oh,
Huh.
I think that
Oh,
was at the
shit.
very beginning of the game.
huh. I missed that.
But like I said, there's no valid city placement tile on the board, so
No, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't place it because it says it ignores that. So. Weird.
I'm itching now to see the final scores.
Temperature to the maximum. Does the round play out, or does it end
Yeah,
immediately?
the round plays out.
Okay.
North placement restrictions if it is placed on a volcanic area. Okay, that's what I thought. Even if I had been able to place it, I honestly don't know where I would have put it. Maybe next to my other city at the top. But it'd be better to just put a greenery there anyway. Assuming the game is coded correctly, yeah. I think it is. I don't think it lets you, I mean, that is a pretty big assumption, to be fair. I will say this though, they do answer bug reports.
Okay.
A couple of versions of the game ago, power infrastructure wasn't working, and I complained about it, and they fixed it within like a month, I think.
Anytime it's not me, I feel like it's a rare moment. So.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought I selected.
But a lot of the bugs in this game are like UI concurrency bugs that are real hard to troubleshoot. Kind of stuff that only happens when you got like 3 things happening at the same time in a certain particular timing, like the hidden card bug. I don't think we buy any of these. No, this is not worth. Standard project makes more sense for our setup than buying 2 cards to get like half of a greenery and then maybe get the other half next turn. Do you group do any board game conventions? The whole group doesn't, I don't think, no. Some of us have done DexCon, which is a local convention in North Jersey. I used to do that every year until the pandemic. I haven't. I don't know if they've actually run it since the pandemic started, but I might eventually do that again. I talked Carl into coming one time, but he's not a regular attendee. I think Carl may have been to the PAX board gaming convention, which I'm forgetting the name of off the top of my head. But I don't think there's any convention that everybody here in the group goes to. Is it my turn? I guess it is. And then, yeah, I think we're just going to buy some greenery. Back's unplugged, thank you. Somehow I thought we'd have credits for more than 1 greenery, but I guess we spent 20 on the award. Yeah, I mean, we're 3 greenery ahead, though, so I don't think we have to worry about it. We could sell all 3 of our cards and get another greenery, which I think might be worth. Yeah, there's no way we're playing Nitrogen-Rich Asteroid, so I think that's the only thing we can really do, unless we think the game's going to go for another couple turns.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give blue the points and just fill in all these squares here. These 3 at least. I think I can afford to do that.
Yeah, I was pretty afraid of that one happening.
I was surprised nobody bought it last turn.
Yeah, I would have if I had thought
4-point urbanized.
words, honestly.
Well, he just filled it. Your prediction was on the money. But we missed our window to do that. I mean, we didn't really have a window. We had to do our award first. Yeah, it's no big deal. That is a good placement, though. Actually, red is the furthest behind in tile points, so I'm not super worried about it. He doesn't have that many victory points either, which is unusual. He usually has like 15, 20 victory points from space cards. I think red might be in last this game. Yeah, he doesn't have anything really. That was probably his biggest play of the whole game so far.
What? Oh, that's obnoxious.
What's that?
So I have Lava Tube Settlement, which says you can ignore the adjacency rules as long as you put it on a volcanic area. And of course, this map says volcanic any area is anywhere on the map. But now it's telling me, no, actually, you can't do that. So
No, you place it. You place it as a normal city if there's no volcanic tiles on the board.
That's so weird though, because it straight up says you ignore placement otherwise.
If you actually read the
Well,
full
yes,
Hellas rules, it says that. I don't think they say that in the app.
but-
God, that's annoying as
I think
fuck.
it might have said it on that opening screen, but
I think they like briefly mentioned it, but I don't think they gave the full rule.
I think they might not have mentioned this particular instance. Just frustrating that, like, yeah, it's well, yes,
Yeah,
but
the
actually
only-
no.
Yeah, the only ones I remember them even mentioning are the 2 specific cities, the Tharsis, the one that has to go on Tharsis, and Noctis City, and they're like, yeah, just play them as like normal cities, and it's like, okay,
Well, that was a waste of $3.
yeah,
I guess I should have just remembered that box from the very beginning of the game. Information
Yeah,
that may or
like-
may not have been on it.
yeah, like 3 hours
yeah,
ago.
how silly of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I wish there were some like dummy warnings, like
Yeah.
it's like you can't play like a warning, you can't play this card. So it's like,
Yeah.
do you
Could-
really want to
could-
draft it?
You could email Asmodeus. It's probably something they can add without too much difficulty.
Yeah, that's true. Reminds me. So I've been playing the digital version of Dominion a lot recently, and one of the cards is like, when someone buys their first province, everyone can bid for the point value of a second province, like 6 points. And minimum bid is like $8. Maximum possible bid is $40. The way the game worked was, since the AI player before me put in a $40 bid, it automatically went to the next highest value possible. So it's like, all right, here's a $41 bid. This is your minimum bid. Also, there's no option to decline bidding, so you have to bid $41. That was something I brought up to the developers, and thankfully they did put in a decline button. But it's really funny to see the first time you run into it.
Which game is this?
Dominion.
Oh, that's yeah, that seems rough.
With this ocean, I just don't get it because we already have the oceans, so I don't
That's
get to
right.
play.
Right.
Normally, you would get to place an ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we have ocean tiles free, it just doesn't give it to you.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, because there's only 9 ocean tiles that can be placed, and we've already placed them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to
Oh.
be fair,
Those
there
blue
is
spots that
They can't.
can't.
They are still playable if you have a card that says play this on a tile normally reserved for ocean.
yeah. So like,
But
not
like I can't. You
mangroves,
couldn't
but
even like
something
as a
else.
standard project. You couldn't put an ocean there.
Correct.
No.
Because there's no
Okay.
more oceans. There's only 9 oceans per map.
Yeah. Protected
I
Valley
guess I
can
didn't
go in
realize
there.
that it was limited by that as far. I thought that was the
Mm.
reward, but I didn't realize like
Yeah.
placement. If you had a way to place an ocean, it would prevent you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's
Yeah.
enough ocean squares for all 9 oceans, Protected Valley, Borehole, and mangroves, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
But is it mangroves is the one that's played on an ocean
I
spot?
think so.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Mangroves, Protected Valley.
And Mahole, yeah.
Yeah.
And this plays until the end of the like complete round if somebody
So-
raises this.
Yeah, when somebody finishes the temperature track, then it'll go until everybody passes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets one more chance to place greenery after that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Plus, they collect resources, which I don't think is that important in this
Well,
setup. But
it might be for awards, and it definitely is for greenery. So that's why you do one last collection, but you
Yeah.
don't go to the next draft because that's at the beginning of the turn.
I mean, in the original map, it does matter a lot for awards like Miner and Thermalist, but for this one, I think the only one it matters for is Cultivator, which is already greenery, so.
Yeah.
Not really.
And it's also most greenery tiles, so it's not actual like greenery, but yeah, no,
I feel like the Credit Core greenery economy is kind of broken. Like, even without the standard projects, just being able to place a greenery tile,
that's fun.
and get, like, Gardener in the regular game mode is pretty crazy.
Carry on, my wayward son, I suppose.
Ours has become unreasonably militarized.
Reasonably militarized.
Uniform the Knights of Mars.
We should vote to impose a global fleet size limit.
Man, what am I even gonna do now? My entire strategy is DOA. Alright. Well, that's not valuable anymore.
So I think next turn I'm just buying temperature, probably.
That was silly.
Maybe one more greenery if this doesn't get filled before I get there, which I don't think it will be. If there is a next turn. Which, let's see. I don't think it's going to be next turn. These guys are going to buy temperature when they realize they got nothing else to do. What's purple's score looking like? I'm actually shocked at how few greenery purple has. I guess he didn't have any production, just didn't spend any resources on it. 10 victory points. He's got this. And then he's got an award and a milestone. No, he doesn't have a milestone. So purple might actually be behind red. No, he's still ahead of red. I actually think we have a good chance of winning this. Didn't think we were going to do that well, because I did pretty poorly in the first, like, 2 turns, I think. We did get the Polar Explorer. Basically just abused the greenery the whole game, and that was it. It was like our whole shtick. Oh, he's blocking me. That's rude. Could have put that somewhere else.
Nope.
Gave up 2 credits, I'm just saying.
For the ocean, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not exactly worried about credits at the moment.
Oh, okay. I can't expand greenery down here if I have to. I'd rather not give the points to purple, but I think purple's not in a good position, so it's not the end of the world if I have to do that. I think I have a ton of points and tiles on the board here. So I think it's going to be... He's got a high TR, actually. I think it's going to be me, without actually counting everything up, I think it's going to be me, and then blue, and then yellow, and then... We get the AI. And then red, and then purple. Or purple and red. It's toss up between these two, probably. Depends on what cards everybody draws, because it doesn't seem like people are buying the temperature, strangely enough. I think next turn we're probably going to get, like, 1 more greenery and then crank the temperature. Maybe we crank the temperature all the way up first, and then we just place greenery with whatever credits we have left over. So it's seeming more like it's not going to. I think it would be smarter if people bought the temperature, but it doesn't seem like they're doing it. Chris can still do it. Nate can still buy 2. So, yeah, we might still end. Oh, immigration shuttle's late.
Damn.
That might change things a little bit. That just upped his victory points by like 9, I think. Couldn't have been that many, could it? 1, 2, 3. Must have been like 5 VP. Wondering how many greenery I'm gonna have to build here to defend my moat. I'd like to spend some credits next turn on the temperature, but I don't want to spend all of it in case he starts building greenery like crazy next turn. So I don't think he'll catch up to me, though. I think even if I build like 1 greenery, I can easily keep ahead of him. We're the worst Space Baron. Tied for the worst. Olympus Conference. I forgot all about that guy. We are done for this. Did I do my birds? I did my birds.
You pass, Chris?
I think he's still going. It looks like he's
Oh, no,
probably going to, though.
asteroid. Yeah, okay.
Surprised no one has played Nuclear Zone or Lava Flows here.
Hmm.
We did see Lava Flows earlier, and we discarded it. Nobody drafted it. So it probably hasn't come up again yet. Not sure about Nuclear Zone, though. I guess it's possible we could... Somebody's definitely going to take this last point. Yeah, this is definitely the last turn, no question. And it's going to be Sam here. Unless he's got like a mega 30-point card that's going to give him a ton of victory points. But Immigrant Shuttles has already been played, so I'm not sure what that card would be. Maybe the Interstellar Colonies if he's got the science tags, which he does not currently.
Oh, here we go, boys.
All right, everybody, hold on to your asses.
Eventually,
Just keep holding on to your asses. If you start to get ass fatigue, then just, I don't know.
There we go. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
I really wish they had a thing for auto passing when you can't do any. Well, okay, I guess that's true. I could have sold patents, but there's kind of no reason to.
Could be tiebreaker credits.
Yeah, but how often does that actually come up?
I'm surprised they don't just count cards along with the credits and the tiebreaker just to keep people from having to spend the extra action to do that. Five player comes up in a fair bit. Yeah, I've seen a couple come up a couple times.
Oh, right. It's only a milestone. It's not like biggest grip. Okay.
Let's see, I'm still got up his sleeve with his 30 credits here. I think if I were him, I'd make a greenery. But who knows what he's got in his card is in there. Trying to think what would even be useful at this point. Ganymede, maybe. 13 from power, so 2 greeneries. What did he just do there? Did he build a greenery? He did make a greenery, yeah. Okay.
Who's left?
Just you.
Just me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Oh boy. How exciting for me.
Exactly. Yeah, 44 days, 22 hours, and 14 minutes to finish this.
All right, well, it's been real, but I gotta go. I got things tomorrow.
You know what? At this point, we could calculate it.
Right.
please no. Let's just finish it.
I was kidding, Carl. Of course I'm not gonna do that.
Finish the job, James, if you can.
Finish him.
It's literally just me right now?
Yes.
It is literally
Alright.
just you, yes.
You can tell because everybody's player card is grayed out on the left side.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I skip, it's just gonna come right back to me?
If you skip, yes. If you pass, then
Right,
it's
but as
over.
long as I do one thing each round, it's gonna come back to me?
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
Don't actually do that, or we will find you.
No, I'll of course do everything I can each turn now that I am the only
Yeah,
one doing anything.
Carl knows where you will be living.
Does he? I don't think he does, actually.
No, but you're stopping by my house for 3 days.
It's true.
Hey, Sam, can you text me your address?
Yeah, I will do that.
No, he's just flexing on us. What are you going to do with 13 electricity?
Nothing. That's why I spent it.
He's got power infrastructure.
Yeah, I've got a lot of power, which I'm using to fund building shit, basically. In my poorly placed cities.
By shit, you mean a greenery?
Yes, that is what I mean. I don't know. I don't think any of this shit does anything for me.
Greenery gets you points, potentially.
I mean the greenery. I mean with like the stuff I can do now, I don't think I can do. I could sell this to have one more gold. I don't have any cards. I can't. I don't know. I have 15. Like I could build a power plant or an asteroid, but I don't think those do anything, right?
They don't. The only thing you can do to
Energy
gain...
production and temperature don't matter at this point, so I can't do anything, right?
Yeah, you just gotta plant down 2 greeneries. That's the only thing you can do.
I don't have enough money for another greenery, so
You have well, I guess
If you, if you place the first one correctly, I think you can afford the second one.
I already
Not
placed
sure.
one.
I mean the third one.
I think he's already taken an action. His second action is at a significantly less money. Yeah, because at 38 bucks, you'd only have enough for one. And then, yeah, a bunch of money that doesn't really do you anything.
I'm confused about what you're talking about as far as placing two. I have 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
at
I
the
don't think
end-
I can do anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nothing
No,
of
it's-
value, anyway.
no,
Yeah.
it's just gonna
Power
force
plants
you
and
to.
asteroids.
On my screen, it still shows you have 38 credits.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
you know,
okay, that's why I'm confused by
So
what you're
you
saying.
can. So
Yeah,
you can
it
place
doesn't
greenery
update
if you
our.
like.
It doesn't update for us until you've finished your turn.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
There you go.
Yeah. So there you go. And
All right. Any final greenery placements?
possibly, I think Nate produces. Quite
Oh, it gives us
number.
money to do more
Yeah,
greenery
So we
placement?
do
ha-
one
that's what
less
we-
production.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You can only place greenery using plants at the end. You can't
So
pay money.
production happens at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
drafting is the first thing you do.
I
That's
see.
why you don't have.
I forgot that production was at the end, honestly.
Yeah.
Looks like Blue's got a green. Blue's got a bunch of greenery. Wow. You must have got a last minute greenhouse.
21 greeneries? Jesus. Well, you can place at least 2 of those.
Or he's got 14 production. Oh.
Who, what are you talking about? 21 greenery? I'm so confused. I've
He
lost
has
the
21
Oh,
Yeah, things to
the
place.
resources.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
21 green resources.
Okay, and then we get 1 from Nate.
Wait, so I don't even.
So they're spending plant resources.
Resources right now,
Yeah, only plant resources.
but you can't use
Yeah.
money. Oh, because
Correct.
Isn't that an
Yeah.
action too, though? Using
Nope.
greenery?
No, it's not. It's,
It's-
not
it's
actions
not an action.
anymore. It's you
Yeah.
can. If you've
This
got
is-
a multiple of 8 greenery, you can spend them immediately for
Oh, insects. Yeah,
greeneries that you can buy.
that'll do it.
A multiple of 8 plants.
That
Yeah,
seems
but
like
it
a
doesn't-
really weird caveat.
It is, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
It's because
See how he did.
because money is so powerful
Uh,
during the game that it's better that it doesn't have anything happen at the
Yes.
end of the game.
Oh no!
That, like,
That was
why
classic.
can you
What?
use
Yeah.
Nate pulled ahead of us right at the end here.
not money? You know, like that just seems
It's
arbitrary.
because
Well played.
money production is so
Damn hell
powerful
did this
leading up to
happen?
the end of the game. I could
I-
tell you that you were gonna win the game.
I was surprised. I thought I was ahead of you.
No.
I was
knew-
pretty sure I
knew
was
he
doing
did.
pretty poorly.
I
No,
haven't
I-
gotten
I-
to
Oh,
the
you got a ton of victory. It was the
final thing yet.
it was the immigrant shuttles that did it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that was only worth like 5 points.
Yeah, I mean you won by 5 points.
You also
Yeah.
had You also had 5 from milestones, 2 from awards.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Well,
are you just
okay.
ahead of me? I'm
Well
only
done.
now seeing the ordering of
Yeah.
I
total
thought-
points.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the stream there. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, and it's your first time checking out the channel, don't forget to follow.
Yeah.
Private O'Malley and Anthracite, thank you guys a lot for your help and advice and just hanging out and chatting. And Boom Up, thanks for hanging out and chatting too.
Well,
Good game, guys.
yeah. But
Yeah, I thought he was falling behind in the mid game there, but I guess he caught up again.
Middle to low power. People routinely say it needs better benefits.
All right, have a good night, folks. Take it easy.
Powerful one.